Well, hello. I'm Matt. Welcome to the good life. I do a little radio show from my backyard in the Hills Casino. I'm a lucky guy. In fact, I'd say luckier than most. I have lots of friends that I like to call stars. Hey, in fact, there's one now. You probably know Ryan Stiles, Drew Carey Show. Whose line is it anyway? Black Hawk Down?
I wasn't in Black Hawk Down, Matt. That wasn't me, okay? What are you doing here?
The gate was actually open. I thought I'd take a little jacuzzi-roo.
I got company coming over, okay? People that matter, okay? Get up, go.
Bubbles feel so good,
Look,
Ryan.
Matt, you know what? You gotta stop doing this, okay? I can't be coming home with the wife and kids and you're in my tub, okay? Just get out.
I'm not wearing nothing.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time!
Most imitated radio station in the nation.
I'm through with standing in line for some fun to begin, but I found a good thing leaving me with a grin. It's time for Outlaw Radio to begin.
You have the great Billy Gibbons here? Yeah.
It's very cool.
He just passed out. Yeah. Hey, that didn't sound too bad. Had to lighten him up loud.
Oh, man.
We're here with Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Had to lighten up.
Oh, little Outlaw Radio.
We're here with Matt.
And he's not fat.
We got all these guys and girls in the house. Let me tell you, that's where it's at. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Allen. Pass me a gallon.
Outlaw Radio.
Oh, we lost a goodie. We lost a goodie. Not a huge star, but
Tattoo Dave?
One of the funniest gals on the planet, man. Captain O'Hara. I love
A
Captain.
youngin' too.
Oh yeah, way too young to kick her.
Everything she did, Matt, I was telling somebody that I liked everything she did.
Always funny. Always funny. Dee-dee-dee. Music's up just a little while.
And I'll tell you that last TV series she was in, Schitt's Creek.
Yeah. I don't think Dave's listening to me. The music's up too loud. Please.
He doesn't have his headphones on.
Legendary Canadian-American actress, comedian, screenwriter, and best known now for that Schitt's Creek and Home Alone. And see, that's not where I know her from. She passed away age of 71 yesterday. It was SCTV, man. SCTV all the way for this gal.
Yeah, what a group that was at that time.
Oh, just at any time.
She ended up working with her. She worked with the guy that was from SCTV and his son.
Yes, on that Creek. Why do you keep saying that? I mean, I'm still.
Wait a minute, I told you that before. I never said it on the air.
Yes, you did. You just said the name on the show seconds ago. Yes, you did.
The name of the show.
Are you talking about S Creek?
That's yes, S
you
Creek.
did.
Because I still have to bleep it, even though
It's spelled SHITZ.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
not spelled that way at all.
Yes, it is.
It's S
There's
C
no
H.
Z in there.
SCHITTS.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, but regardless of that, I still have to bleep it.
Well, if you can't spell, Marty, I can't help you.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Shut the F up. Can you spell
Whoa, can you
She was
spell
in
that?
Home Alone. She was in Beetlejuice. Funny as hell in Beetlejuice.
Oh,
She was in
Oh.
Best in Show, which was great. A Mighty Wind, which was not as funny as Best in Show, but still good stuff. And that S Creek, well, I was addicted to that. Even though that the guy who played the gay guy who was a gay guy, he got on my nerves in that
That
show.
was what's his name's son.
Yeah, he got on my nerves.
But in Beetlejuice, Matt, the best part was I think of you and Uncle Dick, but when they're sitting around the dinner table.
Oh, yeah.
And Dale!
Oh, yeah.
And then she gets up and she's possessed by the ghost.
Now, the reason why my brother Mark mentioned Uncle Dick is because up there in Virginia City, Nevada, anytime I'd visit, there was a great little bar called the Crystal Bar, which no longer, well, it exists, but it's now the visitor center. A far cry from that great bar that Dick and I used to attend. And on that jukebox, they had every great song, including the Banana Boat song. So we would invariably sing that song.
Me say that, me say that.
Oh, it's a great song. Survived by her husband over 30 years. But she had this thing called situs or situs inversus, where major internal organs are reversed from their normal positions. It's like I've heard about that in dogs.
Yeah, I've heard about it too.
But
that's kind of what I had.
yeah, but I didn't know that happened in humans. Anyway, what a great gal! What an incredibly talented Catherine O'Hara.
Was she in Star Trek?
No, that's
That's her.
O'Hara.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was her sister.
Her best role, by the way, the funniest thing she ever did was the bit in After Hours, where in her room, where she was messing up the dude, trying to simply make one phone call, and she says 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Right? You know.
That's such a great film, by the way.
Great film, and that was, I think, the funniest bit in that film. We lost another one. Demon Wilson, Lamont on Saffron and Son at 79.
Bueno.
Yeah.
Lamont or Lamar?
Lamont.
And his middle name was Grady.
Which is why I said Lamont. And Desmond Wilson, I was going to have him on the show about 5 years ago, and I reached out. I ended up talking to his quote-unquote publicist, which happened to be his daughter, and we could never put it together. We set up a time and then backed out. And I never understood it. I don't understand why. I was interested in this guy's meanderings. I wanted to hear about Red Fox and all that. But he ended up being a pastor at a church there in Palm Springs. But now we'll never interview Demond Wilson, who played Lamont on Sanford and Son.
Don't say never.
This is the big one. This is the big one.
I love that show because it sort of broke the black and white barriers, and my grandfather loved that show.
Oh yeah.
Who happened to be a white guy and just loved Fred Sanford.
White guy from
At
Missouri.
Carmine's Restaurant in Century City, one of the head writers for that show is there every Friday night. He said Fox,
Red Fox,
hated the show.
Oh, is that
and
right?
Didn't want to do the show. And they had to personally fly him in from Vegas every Thursday to do the show live. And then they had to fly him out Friday so he can do his show in Vegas.
Well, didn't hurt old Red Fox's bank account, I'll tell you that. And it certainly put him on the map with a lot of younger folks, man.
He was very blue, by the way.
Oh, I saw him many times.
Oh, yeah, he was nasty as
Vegas.
hell on stage.
Yeah,
and Clinton Jaws, the dude who has that podcast on YouTube, he used my term again, the term idiot stick. Again.
You should have trademarked
in
it.
a recent one. I understand he used to be a Canadian Mountie.
Wow.
Yeah. And so please comment on his YouTube page. Find Clinton Jaws. Comment that I'm pissed off that he's using my term idiot stick, but also mention that I'm a fan of the guy. I mean, I do like what he does. He's a funny guy.
I'm telling him we're going to sue him.
No, please.
That's it.
Please don't. And Melania Humiliates the Media, exceeds expectations with Best Documentary, Best Box Office Opening in Decade for a film like this. Nicely done, Melania.
She kicked Jason Statham's ass.
Yeah.
God bless you, sweetheart.
Yeah, Legacy Media are eating crow once more now that Melania has scored the best box office opening for a documentary in a decade.
Oh, those chicks on The View are just hating life.
And the
right
director
now.
was Brett Ratner, who got Me Too'd.
Over and over, Trump supporters taunted by the corporate media about empty theaters and imminent box office humiliation, zero advance ticket sales. Well, reality has once again debunked these serial lying pieces of crap. The far left Deadline reports that Melania will close the weekend box office in third place with an $8 million opening, a result that would mark the best start of a docu in the last decade.
So will she be an Academy Award nominee next year?
Oh,
of course.
Oh, yeah, of course she will.
She will win. She will win.
Yeah, of course. That's the way it works. And I'm minding my own business. I'm watching one of these bourbon tastings by
Sex bourbon?
It's a bourbon tasting show called Artfully Bourbon. Gar, is Gar there?
Yes, he is.
Okay, my buddy from Bakersfield, my buddy from Bakersfield, California, Gar Lester. I gave you one project this morning, and it was to watch a little of these two guys tasting bourbon. Did you do that?
All right. So, first of all, hello, love you all, guys.
Love you,
Can
Gar.
I say something? Can I say something?
Yeah, of course.
You're on the air.
Watch it, sucker. You will fish-eyed heathen fools. Is that Fred Sanford?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's on Esther. Bourbon.
Yes.
Bourbon.
Yes.
I got Woodford Reserve.
Yeah. Right.
Bourbon is sitting down in your chair, right?
Okay.
Having a sip of bourbon.
Right.
And the world goes away, right?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay. Did you watch? Did you?
No, he's sitting in his chair. The world has gone away.
It's gone away.
No, I'm sitting out. I'm sitting up at a pool. It's 70 degrees here in Bakersfield.
Yes.
You're lucky.
So did you watch Artfully Bourbon? These two guys tasting bourbon, as I
Yes,
asked you to do. Is that a yes?
yes, sir. I did.
Okay. So how many minutes? First of all, Gar Lester, great muckety muck here in Hollywood in the entertainment business, and he got the hell out and lives in beautiful Bakersfield where the real people live. Was there something that stood out in those minutes that you watched Artfully Bourbon?
I honestly, I don't think. This is a great question. I don't think that they tasted bourbon. Okay, and I'm going to tell you a very quick story. I went to my sister's house in 1990, and I flew from L.A. to Kansas.
Well,
and my brother-in-law gave
your
me,
arms. Whoa.
Yeah.
How tired
my
are they?
brother-in-law gave me a shot of bourbon,
Yeah.
and I said, "This is bourbon." It's not bourbon today. It's changed.
Did the world go away when you had that shot?
Okay. Okay. If they're not tasting bourbon, what do you think they have? What do you think they have tasted?
Trick question.
No.
Well, I'm letting everybody talk, but it's like fake tequila, fake vodka.
Oh.
Bourbon is bourbon.
Okay.
Woodford
He didn't open the
Reserve.
door, Matt.
Chill out.
doormat.
Chill out, Dave, my producer.
Dave
Hold on.
just did.
Just hold on a second. So
I've never even seen it.
So watching these two guys, I just came across these two guys the other day.
I saw.
So watching these two guys, did you get any indication of anything?
Well, my answer is yes, and I don't think they knew what they were doing.
All right.
I think they did.
It's when you taste a great bourbon,
Right.
you taste a great bourbon. Okay.
Yes.
You don't have to look at what other people say. Oh, it tastes like this. It tastes like this.
Like, by the
It
way,
goes down-
Gar, I am drinking a great whiskey. It's not a bourbon because it happens to be distilled, the first distillation company in Nevada, and they're making tremendous whiskey.
Excellent.
It's called
Smoke Wagon.
Yeah, these guys and gals have their act together. I have been enjoying this for about 30 minutes, not on the rocks, so I could really get tasting notes, and vanilla and caramel, all the stuff that great bourbons / whiskey. They can't call it bourbon, obviously, because it's not made in Kentucky. But it is great stuff, and here, a little sip.
But let me ask you something. Isn't taste everything? As long as you taste it,
Yes.
it's great.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, if it tastes great, yes.
Yeah, as long as you taste it,
Yeah,
it's great.
it doesn't have to have a smoky, nutty, blah, 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 cloudy.
Well, going back,
Why are you saying nutty?
Going back to Tasty, this Artfully Bourbon webcast. Speaking of tasting, so here's I guess what I'm saying is I have no proof of this whatsoever, my friends. None. I've done no research on these two guys.
I've seen them.
I've done absolutely no research. However, I think that they have tasted nuttiness, and
Oh my God, nuttiness!
no, hold on,
Gar's coming in.
Gar, you are our resident. You are hold on, Gar, hold on, Gar. You are a resident, a gay conservative guy. You're my go-to guy when it comes to gay business. And so do you,
and I'm not on the website, by the way.
no,
Just so you know.
Gay business.
Oh, gaybusiness.com? Okay. All right. So Gar Lester, now think about these two guys and tasting bourbon. How is your is my gaydar better than yours?
Well, that's a great question. I'm going to say yes.
Yeah.
Because we've been together for 30 years.
You mean you mean you and I have known each other for
Been together.
No,
You and
he
I have
said
known
been
each other
together.
for 30 years.
That's
and
fine.
Nothing has come between us except for friendship.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
Nothing.
Yes.
Nothing.
Okay.
And if everybody would be the same as us, who cares?
Okay.
Who cares?
However,
right? Did I drink? Hold on.
Yes.
Did I drink vodka at your place with?
Oh hell. Copious
Oh my
amounts.
God.
Lori.
Copious amounts. Well, so many celebrities,
Yeah.
that-
And we all drank. We had fun. We smoked cigars. Who cares?
Okay, I have.
Who cares?
I think Gar did a little bourbon tasting while he was watching.
Yeah, you can
That's
tell.
what I think. Yeah.
But just the name alone is for me is a dead giveaway. Artfully Bourbon. Okay, just a little bit of a giveaway, and then I'm watching with no preconceived notions, and I said to myself, well, these two dudes they're gay guys tasting bourbon. You didn't get that. Gar.
I kind of did.
I was asking you.
Because he didn't care.
We kind of, tasted the things that it does to us. Okay, it's got this, it's got that.
But that's
okay, we like it.
That's not the point. It's the machinations while they're drinking and sort of looking at each other. And I said to myself,
Was it the poodle skirt and the roller skates?
But the reason I bring this up is because you think of bourbon, you think of manly men, tasting bourbon, and these two guys who obviously have not come out on their channel, it doesn't seem to me.
So you're saying they're pirates?
Wait, you two. The difference between gay men and straight men is one more bourbon.
No.
Hey, there's more than two of us here.
And by the way, that's not true.
It could be true what our producer did. But
that could be true.
other than that.
Okay.
Of all the guys here, you think I'm the
Okay, hold on.
That's funny.
Hold on.
Ralph?
Yes.
Is Ralph there?
Yes.
Yes, you're afraid to come to Bakersfield.
I'm not. I have passed through Bakersfield. I've spent many a time in Bakersfield.
He won't stop.
It's always a good time in Bakersfield.
I'm telling you, one of the great cigar bars is 17th Street Cigars in Bakersfield.
And one of those rare conservative communities in Southern California.
Ralph?
All of
Yes,
Bakersfield.
Gar.
Ralph?
Yes, Gar.
Pass through, but you forget we have so many great places here, the Vault and everything.
The Vault is great.
Okay, here. Okay.
Yeah.
The Horse in the Alley, fantastic.
Okay, instead of the litany on great places in Bakersfield, I've come up with a couple names that I think are more appropriate than Artfully Bourbon. How about Brown Eye Bourbon? Right?
That's like underpants.
or how about Butt Bourbon Bangers? How about
it's like Skid Mark bourbon.
Okay, so the bottom line is I truly, and by the way, I have no proof of this, and P.S. I could be completely wrong, but I just know I'm not about this Artfully Bourbon. It doesn't matter. The point is that bourbon is manly men and they're tasting bourbon.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, well, of course you can.
All right.
Yeah.
Who watched the show Dallas?
I did.
All of us.
Okay. What did JR drink?
Oh.
It was bourbon.
Bourbon and branch.
Of course.
Bourbon and branch.
And branch
right?
water, because branch water will open it up.
You know what I learned from Gar today?
Yeah.
I learned that Gar thinks Ralph is very homophobic.
Oh, is that what he was?
Oh, I agree. We are sitting here. It's like 70 degrees by our pool, and Ralph, it's all your fault.
I guess so.
All right. Okay.
Hey, Gar, quick question. What would be your bourbon go-to?
Woodford Reserve.
Yeah,
and then Four Roses.
Yeah, he may. And, hey, by the way, good taste.
I knew
in
you would
bourbon.
say Four Roses.
No, but Four Roses is great. No, that's great bourbon.
Yeah.
No, you
That's
have
ridiculous.
You have very good taste in bourbon. However, your gaydar is way off. I love this guy, Gar Lester. Happy birthday! He's got a birthday coming up in May.
May 18th. May 18th.
Big old
And we are gonna
7-0.
We're going to have a party here, and I'm going to talk to you guys, and let's have a live show here.
I'm in.
Oh,
Ralph's not going to show her.
Ralph will pass by.
Yeah, he's a little
Well, Ralph's going
homophobic.
to pay. He may not show.
No, I'll be there.
All right.
Bourbon
Can you
in a
imagine
pool?
how much fun?
Yeah. Okay, Gar, love you dearly, and
Love you guys.
I'll see you there.
Bye, Gar.
See you
See
there
ya.
in Bakersfield.
All right, brothers.
All right.
Later.
Isn't that funny? Maybe gay. I always thought that gay guys
I think it was obfuscating around.
would have. No, he would have told me. I always thought gay guys would have the best gaydar, right?
Well, it's funny that every hint that you gave him went right over his head.
It did.
No, it's not. It's not funny. He really didn't see these two guys that way.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't see. And P.S. Once again, I have no proof of this whatsoever. But I'm telling you,
I saw them.
My gaydar has been 99.9% spot on, and because I love these tastings that I get. I love watching these, and this is the first time I saw two guys, and I'm saying. No.
Matt, I'm getting calls from artful attorneys right now.
Is that
Should I
right?
answer?
Yeah. By the way, no, I said I have no proof of this. However, I want when you folks who are watching and listening to Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, I would love you to comment in the comment area on our YouTube page after watching a little. Wait another 3 hours or so, but check it out. And then comment whether you think that these two guys are gay. Or maybe you don't have gaydar the way I do. I think, because growing up in the Pacific Northwest, I was hit on by so many guys. I must give off that gay, or maybe I give off this vibe that I don't care, that I'm not against gay people. Maybe that's it. And that may be enough. But I'll tell you.
I got hit on one bar in Seattle when
Yeah?
I was up there, and it's called the Brass Connection.
I can't imagine. There's a brass connection.
Wait a minute. You got hit on in a gay bar?
There's a brass connection on Santa Monica Boulevard
Is
in
there?
Hollywood as well. Yes, of
So
course.
Brass Connection, and my buddy Dave Copeland, our drummer at the time, was gay, open gay.
Yeah.
And one night he's like, "You want to go to the bar with me?" And I didn't even put it together. He's like, "Well," then he said, "Well, it's full-on gay bar." And I said, "Screw it. Drinks are cheap."
Don't say screw it. Don't don't
Dude,
say
you were
that.
in a band called Lipstick.
I'm there. Well,
Anyway,
so sitting at the bar next to him, I'm like, just act like we're together. So I just don't want to. Just do something. Just act like I'm yours or something.
oh wow.
And,
okay. So kiss me? Is that what you're asking him to do?
Oh, we did that before. we got there.
hug, kiss me, grab
We
my
did that
ass?
before we got there.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this guy, couple guys, came up and they were all over me. Mark got hit on at a gay bar. I was
We
there
were
one
no, it
night.
was at the
I don't wanna hear
Randy.
it.
Well, you're at a gay bar, so of course you're going to be hit on.
Bound to happen.
So
Mark,
did you
Mark?
pay for drinks that night?
We're about to see your buddy from the Village.
I mean,
People.
by the way, that there are those in my life throughout my number of years on this planet when you mention something about gay guys, and they say, "Oh, I was hit on once, and I was going to punch him in the face."
No,
and
I
it's
didn't get
like,
mad.
and it's like, no, it's like those are the guys
Who buy your drinks?
that who would
It's a
have
compliment.
would have a problem with it. Yeah, it's like that's
I'd probably kick your butt.
nothing wrong with it, man.
No,
Nothing
free
wrong-
drinks?
I mean,
Come on.
yeah, I told you that story in Dallas one time at a cigar bar, minding my own business, and some dude and I explained. I said, "Well, so you want to buy me a drink?" I get the impression that you're probably a gay guy, and he said, "Yes." I said, "I'm not gay, so this will go nowhere except you buying me a drink if you really want to." And he did, and I bought him a drink, and everything's
Well, it's
cool.
like your buddy.
So did you say Louis Trey?
By the way, I had that's funny. I had Louis Trey at this bar because it was only $75 at the time, and which was a bargain. Bargain. You know, if you buy Louis Trey these days, a couple
It's
hundred.
$250.
$250.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Well, how about your guys that meet you over Musso and Frank's once a few months?
My gay guys are coming into town again. As I understand it, next month.
That's outstanding.
From the Bronx, and
No,
It's not going to be outstanding for you, Mark.
not the Bronx.
yeah, the Bronx.
Nope.
Oh, no gays in the Bronx.
Nope.
See, that's right.
No, you are homophobic.
Ralph is from the Bronx.
Let's bring Bakersfield to Ralph.
All right. I've had this debate with several folks, and the last one was with Dr. Drew Pinsky right here in this 1876 Virginia City, Nevada style bar, calling alcoholism a disease. And this debate I have had with several folks, but the last with Dr. Drew Pinsky, I have a real problem with calling alcoholism a disease. Naming alcoholism a disease, in my opinion, simply removes personal responsibility.
Agreed.
Right?
Yep.
It's not a disease. Now, when
It's a weakness.
When we return, a certain someone, comedian who is no longer with us, nails this perfectly. When we return on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, and the finest stations in the nation.
Like the legend of the Phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Look. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Outlaw Radio. The staccato hoofbeats of a golden palomino, carrying a man who fights wherever justice needs a champion. Magic Matt Allen.
All right. I'd love to get Dr. Drew back here, and it's not out of the question. He's such a good guy, but I think he lives that way. I think he lives that way a few miles.
In the ocean?
But, well, no, more that way. More that way.
Oh, Alaska.
But last time I had this debate was with Dr. Drew Pinsky, because he loves to call alcoholism a disease. And I said, how do you come up with a disease for alcoholism? I think it was a catch-all phrase so folks wouldn't feel bad or take personal responsibility. You can decide to quit drinking. I mean, you have to decide if it's ruining your life, then quit it. You know, and stop it. I'm not saying it's easy, but you have to make that decision.
I wouldn't call it a disease, but I think for some people there's a mental addiction to it.
Of course.
Well, that's different.
Oh, it's 100% an addiction, but it ain't a disease.
I agree.
Look at Mark Boyer.
And that's, okay, why?
He had
Why
a
should
very
we ever
big
look at him?
problem, and look at him now.
He never had a problem. He likes to talk about, well, I had some shots of booze when I was a kid, and I
You
was
can't get addicted to Manischewitz. It's impossible.
Listen, I heard a story about him waking up downtown without his clothes, with somebody else's clothes covered in maggots.
All right, okay, all right. Maybe it
That's when he was a cop.
Maybe it happened, maybe
But
it
Matt,
didn't,
the
whatever.
thing, and Ralph, you're right. But see, the thing is, it's a mental addiction, but it's also a physical addiction.
Fine.
But it's more mental. It's like cocaine, purely mental addiction. It's not like heroin. It's not like anything like that.
It makes you feel good. That's why when I talk about these bourbon tastings, and I love them, I love to watch these folks and their notes on the bourbon. However, if it didn't inebriate you, no one would drink that stuff. I mean, that's the honest to God truth.
So you're saying no one drinks non-alcoholic bourbon?
You're an idiot if you do.
God, really?
Near bourbon?
And
How about those non-alcoholic beers?
By the way, I'm not even aware of that stuff, if that exists.
It doesn't.
I think it does because I was listening to
No, it doesn't.
a local radio station.
Well, that's
They're now
ridiculous.
promoting.
He's listening to NPR again?
No, you're wrong, Martin. It does not exist.
Maybe not bourbon, but it was a vodka.
No,
or
you're
something.
talking about mocktails in restaurants, and the fact that because mocktails and folks that happen to be at the restaurants don't want to imbibe in an alcoholic beverage, they've upped the price on these mocktails, which are a pina colada without the booze.
Old-fashioned.
And once again, my point is, what's the point? An old-fashioned without the booze.
How do you make an old-fashioned without booze?
You simply put some orange crap in there and an orange slice and cherries.
Cranberry on ice with no vodka.
Yeah, and then they charge you $14.
Yeah.
It's
Thank you, please come
It's
again.
ridiculous with the mocktails. I mean, if you're gonna drink, have a happy day, right? I mean, right?
I agree.
Enjoy it. I mean, I've been enjoying this stuff. What's it called again? This is good.
Wagon.
What?
Yeah.
No, Smoke Wagon from Las Vegas.
By the way, in my opinion, a winner of the greatest bottle of all time.
Oh,
Show
yeah.
that bottle on
Great bottle.
on the camera.
This bottle,
That is
at the
gorgeous.
very top, indented,
Yeah.
is a seal with 2 6 guns.
Yeah, it's a great bottle.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, great marketing there, and great whiskey, great, as we say in the biz, great juice in the bottle. It's great stuff.
It's tasty.
This alcoholism as a disease, and I ran across Norm Macdonald nailing this perfectly on stage. God rest your soul, Norm Macdonald.
He's dead.
One of the funniest dudes ever.
Yeah.
Dry sense of humor beyond belief.
I hate that he was Canadian.
That's a different.
There is a part of me that wishes he were an American
Yes.
first. Yeah.
At least Detroit.
Detroit.
At least
That's
Detroit.
right.
You mean Detroit?
Yes.
Maybe Chicago.
That's how Canadians. Canadians call Detroit.
Yeah, okay, Detroit.
Yeah, it's like Howard Lapidus, manager of the Stars, who used to be a regular on this show. However, since his death, he shows up irregularly on this show now. But he mentioned that because he did a radio show in Detroit years ago, and he said, Canadians, he said, they look like us, they sort of talk like us, they're not us. They're not us.
He was from Buffalo, right?
Yes. And then he was, his top 40 stood, hey, good afternoon.
He lived in Canada, though.
Mike Mache or whatever his name was.
No, you're right. He lived in Canada for a
He
while.
lived in Canada. I think he had dual citizenship. I think that's what he told
Well,
me.
he claimed he invented Canada.
Boy, he and Matt, he actually was really good friends with Norm Macdonald.
And he left the United States around the time of the Vietnam War. So you do the math. All right, here we go.
That's Michael McDonald.
This is Norm Macdonald, and enjoy.
Although my buddy, I did want to say one thing about my buddy Richie, who has a disease, and but it's an interesting disease he has. He has the disease of alcoholism. And he came to me, and he told me, and I like to look. I'm a kind of guy who likes to look at the bright side of things, So I told him, I said, Richie, it's true that you have a disease and everything, but I think you got the best one. It's the only disease where you get to drink booze all the time. I haven't looked at every medical journal, but I believe it's the only disease where you can constantly drink booze. As a matter of fact, that is the disease. I don't think Richie would think he had it. I don't think Richie would go to my Uncle Bert and go, hey, I understand you got bowel cancer. Ah, man, I know how you feel. I gotta drink a lot of booze. Those diseases, they're tough, those diseases, huh, Uncle Bert?
Uncle Bert?
Hey, what's your symptoms, Uncle Bert? Well, my bowel, I got blood pouring out of it all the time. I got bowel blood pouring out, gushing out of my bowel, almost nonstop. And I got searing, clawing pains, ripping, tearing, mind-screeching bowel pains, and they're combined with aching, dull, soul-deadening bowel pain. Those are basically my symptoms. How about you? I get happy. And, I tend to be able to talk to people easier, I find.
Works for me.
Sometimes I will meet a lady at a bar, got the same disease as I do, and I'll fuck her. But,
Oh, I love that guy.
That was so good.
Norm Macdonald, God rest your soul, my friend. And didn't he nail that perfectly?
Yeah, that's great.
So without saying that it's not a disease, he's saying it's ridiculous. It's not a disease. Oh, that guy was good. And speaking of gorgeousness, Sydney Sweeney films herself hanging bras on the Hollywood sign, which is, for those of you watching us on YouTube, Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, it's right over there. Hollywood sign is right over there, and it would take you about 22 minutes to get there from where we are in the
But then you have to hike up the
San Fernando Valley. Well, yeah.
I've done that hike before.
Yeah. So there she is. Have you seen? Did you see this? Did you see that? I'm starting to talk like Norm Macdonald now. Did you see that? Did you see the way she was hanging her bras on the Hollywood sign?
She only needed two.
She's come under fire from the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce after she hung bras on the famed Hollywood sign. And the only thing, I couldn't get this out of my mind. I wish I were her dry cleaner. I wish I were the one who washed her garments. Does it sound? Do I sound bad in saying that, or do I sound like a?
You sound like a creeper.
Heterosexual.
She sells her bath water, dude.
Ralph.
She wouldn't
Yes,
care.
that's my point.
I bought it. It's good.
Yeah? Sure you did.
No, she would not care. But Sydney Sweeney.
Hints of caramel and
Yeah. And by the way, Sydney, I don't think, I was watching, I forget the TV show a couple days ago, and someone called her out and said, well, if they want to prosecute, then they should, and so on, just because she's on the right and she's one of us, she should not be off the hook for these things. And I was thinking to myself, she really never came out, in my opinion, as being on the right.
No.
As a matter of fact, she said on Wednesday or Thursday, they asked her, "Are you MAGA?" She goes, "I don't know what that is. I just tell people what I think."
Right. She's not necessarily left or right, but you know that she's a pragmatist, which makes her on the right.
So do they throw her in jail for trespassing? Did they trespass her?
No, she was arrested.
Yeah, they nailed her, which is something that
we'd all like to do.
Every one of these guys in this bar, and you could say, "Oh God, you simpletons, you're so easy." As Lori Downey Jr., a former producer, would always tell me when I'd make a comment about a female, "Oh, you guys are so easy." You're right.
Yes.
We are. We're unlike you females who do not covet the penis, but we do covet that beautiful female form.
And she understands the male dynamic.
Oh, God, Sydney Sweeney understands it more than most.
She was arrested, but no charges are going to be filed because the Hollywood Business Commerce owns the sign. They're not pressing charges.
Well, the whole thing is it's property, because I hiked up there and there's a barbed wire fence. People have cut holes in it.
Hollywood City Commerce will prosecute you, but Sydney Sweeney will not get prosecuted.
That's correct.
P.S. No matter how big those bras are, and I'm assuming they're fairly large, no matter how many bras Sydney Sweeney hangs on the Hollywood sign, you can't see them unless you're up there.
Right.
No, it's for her new company, for her lingerie.
Right.
Called Siren, SYRN.
Which is beautiful.
Yes.
Sydney, you go, girl.
So she was taking pictures of her bras hanging on the Hollywood sign.
Yes.
I wonder if she left them up there.
All right, I want to
confiscate.
I probably won't get to this unless I do this now. My brother Mart sent this to me. It's the Time Machine. It's this chick stuck in 1954. Now, after watching this, and by the way, I wouldn't play it for you if it didn't work on the radio as well. So the audio works just fine. After watching this, I'm thinking it was probably some lefty that put this together. Because if you really watch it and listen, at the very least, listen closely to it, it's almost like a lefty saying, you know, how bad they had it back in 1954. And it's sort of cynical, but
very sarcastic.
Oh, yeah, but take it at face value. I got a kick out of this. It's this gal who says she's stuck in 54, and it goes like this.
I've been stuck in 1954 for 3 months, and I've decided to destroy the time machine. You guys can keep your 5G, your tragic, trashy dating apps, and your gluten sensitivities. I'm thriving on a diet of unfiltered cigarettes, red meat, and pure, unadulterated repression. My doctor is a man named Harold who smokes a pipe during my checkups and just prescribed me a week of sleep for my hysteria. It's fantastic. The air is 40% lead, which explains why I feel so lightheaded and happy all the time. I don't have anxiety anymore because we don't have a word for it yet. We just have 3 martinis at lunch and repress our emotions until they manifest as a frantic desire to bake a ham encased in gelatin. Sure, I can't open a credit card or bank account without my husband, and everyone is terrified of a bomb dropping. But have you seen the saturation levels on the grass? It's high definition denial, and I love it here. I'm not coming back. Send help. Or don't. Actually, just send more hairspray. The hole in the ozone layer isn't going to fix itself. Bye-bye for now.
No, this is not. But see,
isn't that the greatest?
But this is not lefty at all. I don't think it was.
No, you're not getting. You're
It's
obviously
the sarcasm that man was talking about.
Yeah, you're not getting. You're.
She's being sarcastic.
No. It looks like a lefty probably put that together, right? You get that,
Right.
Yes.
Because she's so happy, yet she has many less rights than men. She needs a man, her husband, to open a credit card at a bank.
Right. Which makes no sense because the truth is, if the husband had to open up the credit card, he's responsible for the money.
That's 100%
So
true.
she can spend all she wants and with no responsibility.
All right, when we return, Schocking, Ilhan Omar's worst nightmare just happened.
Up, Marty.
We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Forget the rules in the city lights. Baby, let's go party. Get 'em on and feel it. Baby, let's go party. I'm catching looks you deliver. Throwing my head to the stars. The way you move sends shivers, making me a sin fire. Don't need the rules, we can keep it. Baby, let's go party. You got me hooked, just keep reading. Baby, let's go party. I'm catching looks you deliver. Throwing my head to the stars. The way you move sends shivers, making me a sin fire.
By Matt Bourbon. By Matt Bourbon.
return to Outlaw Radio's Demons of Decadence.
Welcome, my friends, my friendlies. Welcome to Matchy Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finest stations in America. What's up, what's up? Green Bay, all of Wisconsin. Love our Wisconsinites. Love you.
Are we in Milwaukee?
Yes, we are in Milwaukee. Yes, yes.
I like Milwaukee.
The
like being here.
various radio stations take over the entire state, the greatest state, known for having the most dive bars per capita than any other state in the United States of America. What's not to love about, well, the weather?
Yeah.
I like Oregon.
The weather. You like Oregon?
Yeah. Most strip bars per capita.
Not true.
It is true.
No, it's
Canada. Well, yeah, in the United States, I don't know.
It is 100% true.
Is it really?
Look it up, Mark Barter.
You've done the research on this?
I go there just for that reason.
Oh, okay. Oregon? That's where Martin and I were born.
Yeah.
What part of Oregon do you go to?
Portland,
Dave?
Oregon.
Portland.
What part? Oh, you go to Portland?
ooh.
The cesspool of
Lefty
Cesspool of strip bars. Come on, bring it.
Which, by the way, is a dirty, rotten shame because Portland used to be
it's great.
The Rose City used to be
I had
awesome.
fun there a lot.
Beautiful
Not like
place.
San Francisco.
So Ilhan Omar's worst nightmare just happened, and I'll get to that. Her husband has a lot of explaining to do. I'm going to play you a little piece that I thought was interesting as hell from Steve Forbes because he really put the hammer down on this. He didn't couch his opinions, yeah,
Is
Ralph?
the Steve Forbes that ran for president, who Malcolm was his dad?
Yeah, that's Steve Forbes.
I haven't heard from him in years.
Well, he still runs a big old company, and he's still a multi-gazillionaire, and he has an opinion or two regarding Ilhan Omar.
Is that Forbes magazine?
Yeah.
By the way, Malcolm Forbes' dad was a massive Harley Davidson aficionado.
Wow.
All right.
Gay.
I have just enough time to play you this piece of crap. A guy that you love dearly, my friend Ralph from the Bronx.
Johnny Cosmo?
No,
Okay.
a name that no one knows except you and a couple people in the bar right here. But I know you promised it. Does he owe you money for saying the name on the show? I mean, I wouldn't.
drink at least.
I wouldn't have said it without at least a few free drinks.
Right.
All right, dig this. What are you doing there?
Nothing.
Okay, this is Bruce Springsteen.
I love the Bruce.
Yeah, do you like this? The Ice song? Here we go.
Through the winter's ice and cold.
Wait, we'll start it over.
Down to
What is that, winters? Wait, that's not even New Jersey.
Through the winters.
That's not a New Jersey accent. Winters.
Has to pronounce the R, overpronounce the R.
And by the way,
like a country singer.
I don't simply dislike him because I hate 99% of his music.
Ugh.
I just like him because I hate 99% of his music. But then on top of it, here he is trying to come off as the regular guy. He's a multi-gazillionaire.
I know.
Go, play it.
through the winter's ice and cold.
Little Bob Dylan.
Down Nicollet Avenue, a city of flame fought fire and ice neath an occupier's boots. King Trump's private army from the DHS, guns belted to their coats, came to Minneapolis to enforce the law, or so their story goes.
God, this guy's gross.
Against smoke and rubber bullets in the dawn's early light, citizens stood for justice, their voices ringing through the night. And there were bloody footprints,
Yeah.
where mercy should have stood.
Oh, okay, let him off, right?
And 2 dead left to die on snow-filled streets. Alex Pretty and Renee Good.
Left to die.
There was no snow.
Minneapolis, I hear your voice singing through the bloody mist.
The bloody mist.
We'll take our stand for this land and the stranger in our midst.
Like it's Cambodia.
Here in our home they killed and roamed in the winter of 26.
The middle?
Winter Remember the names of those who died on the streets of Minneapolis.
All right, let's go to break. Let's go to break. I can't stand any more of that dude.
Because I want to. When we come back from break, I want to add something.
What, Ralph?
So Marty said Bob Dylan. That's Bruce Springsteen trying to do Dylan doing Hurricane Carter.
That's what I said it. I said it, not Marty.
No, I just. Oh, you said it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's important to give credit. Listen.
As Dad was saying, Bruce, isn't there time to put the plug in the jar?
By the way, Hurricane Carter, what a long, ponderous piece of crap song.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what Springsteen was trying to do.
Yeah.
He's
All
a
right.
genius.
We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a downside cheaper. Yes, it do. Start riding the bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. The rent's gone up higher. Yes, it is. Got the parents lying. I'll pay you tomorrow. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Make you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Good dog. Listen, got to go to a disco. Throw your troubles away. Dance to the music that the DJ plays. Well, all right. And then the lights come on. Yeah. Like you knew they would. That cold. Gone home and face the music. That don't sound too good. Ain't that cold? Listen. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. It'll make you wanna run for cover, yeah. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah.
Now, but leave the music on. All right. Mom and Dad, they love this song. I may have mentioned it once before, but they love this Real Mother For Ya by Jonathan and John Watson. See, Mom and Dad, you have good taste in music. Love you too, P.S.
Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Make you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Say it's a real motherfucker. Oh, get out of here! Goodness. Too cold. Cold-blooded, cold-blooded, I'm telling you the truth. Let me stop here at this gas station. Give me 3 gallons of low lead. I'm full, nothing else. I better stop and give me 2 hot dogs and a strawberry soda. It's a real motherfucker. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. It's a real motherfucker.
Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a damn sight cheaper. Yes, I do. Started riding the bike. Listen, they make it.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time! Outlaw Radio.
Hi, this is Sean Young on Outlaw Radio.
Hey, this is Shelley Berman on Outlaw Radio. Listen, come on, listen to me or listen to Matt. If you like being bored, it's great for you.
It's Robert Hayes. I'm here on Outlaw Radio with Magic Matt, a.k.a. The Weasel. We are here to drink. We're here to smoke. We're here to interrupt. You may drink. You may smoke. You may interrupt, but I'm here to...
Live from the Lighten Up Lounge, this is Tom DeLuise saying, this is Outlaw Radio.
Hi, this is Chuck Woolery at Lighten Up Lounge on Outlaw Radio. Lots of fun, guys. Be back, 2 and 2.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and you're listening to Outlaw Radio, where we smoke, we drink, and occasionally we bother people who look old and weak.
Hi, this is Rick Dees with Magic Matt, a.k.a. Mr. Cigar, in the Lighten Up Lounge. We drink, we smoke, we interrupt.
My friends, in the third hour of Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble FX, and the finest stations in the nation, the reveal from Robert Hayes. Something to reveal from the great Captain Stryker from Airplane 1 and 2, Robert Hayes. Thanks to Mary in upstate New York. And I think you're going to find this. I hope you find it interesting. I hope you do. Otherwise, what a waste of time for all of us.
If it's from Mary, was Robert on Bonanza?
No, Robert Hayes, yeah, Mary from upstate New York. She is a Bonanza aficionado.
I don't think Robert was ever on Bonanza.
Hey, by the way, Dave, remind me or remind yourself, let's try to get Mary on the phone a little after the top of the hour.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
The top of the third hour? Yes, sir.
Yeah, as you know, so she can set this up.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
So just, you know, the intro bringing us back, that bumper bringing us back in when everybody talks and, what you know, it's Outlaw Radio.
What on earth are you saying?
Well, hold on. Not the Robert Hayes one, but, oh, my God. You just took me totally off track, man.
Well, Chuck Woolery, Rick Dees.
Yeah.
Rick Dees, because when Rick came to the show, he goes, you know, I hear an impression of my voice. Matt, you could have just had me do it.
Yeah, I know.
Why didn't you just have me do it?
I have.
I know.
Way to give away the goose.
Well, like, people don't know.
No, but
they don't know.
No, they don't know. Of course, this guy, Brian Whitman,
yeah.
did a spot-on Rick Dees, and Rick sends me, he sends me clips of stuff. Yeah, just punch in Dees, and we'll play whatever.
By the way, I had to drive Brian Whitman home from many a night.
I did too.
Brian Whitman, a talented radio guy, out of his
and a lunatic,
out of his stinking mind, a big lefty. And so just the first D's that comes up, I'll play it. Here we go.
Little Magic Matt on an instant request. Hello?
Hey, Matt. Love your show.
Okay, except that one. Yeah, that sounds ridiculous. Let's do another one. No, we did this. No, we did this a couple weeks ago. So let's find another D's.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's try it.
Waiter, my soup is cold.
It's gazpacho.
Gazpacho, my soup is cold.
See, that's funny. Okay, let's try.
I want to find the one. I want to find the...
Oh, no, hit that one.
Which one?
The one you were just about to hit. Oh, was that the end of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, here we go. My dear friend Rick Dees in the morning. Here we go.
Imagine Dragons on the countdown to number 1 this week, edging down just a bit to number 29, Radioactive. And they're taking advantage of their hits by touring right now. Catch Imagine Dragons at Paul Liebeskin's backyard on Thursday. Catch Imagine Dragons around the pool at Matt Allen's Tiki Hut with some alcoholic friends of his every Saturday afternoon. Rick Dees heading to number 1.
There we go.
Whatever happened to Brian?
Brian Whitman? I don't know. But a talented radio guy. Yeah. Mark said off mic, he said he had a disease. No, he wasn't an alcoholic.
No, he didn't drink.
Pill popper.
Pills.
Right.
Yeah, pill popper. This is shocking. Ilhan Omar's worst nightmare just happened. Her husband has so much explaining to do. Fox Business reports that Omar's husband's financial firm has no clients. And the rapid growth in wealth remains a complete mystery, becoming one of the wealthiest members of Congress just a few years after starting out broke. She had $1,000 to her name. Well, when is she going to be arrested and then deported? Ralph?
Well, I find this really rude. The guy had an LLC with $14 in it.
Yes.
And now he has $30 million in it 9 months later.
Right.
What's the problem?
Isn't that the American way?
I believe so.
My God, can I do that?
And he did it without clients.
All right. This is Steve Forbes.
$30 million.
Steve Forbes being interviewed. And listen to Steve just laying it on the line. And you know he's going to worry. If he had any worry about being sued, he wouldn't have put it this way. So I think the hammer may finally be coming down on this. P.S. I make no bones about it. I can't stand this broad. She's an American-hating lunatic.
Miserable.
Lunatic.
Yeah.
And how difficult is it to prove that she was either married to her brother or she wasn't? Wait, how difficult? This is pissing me off.
And you called her a broad.
Maybe we should talk to Ryan Stiles, who was in Black Hawk Down, and he knows the Somalis.
What the hell? Well, that was a
Ralph,
far reach.
he wasn't in Black Hawk.
Oh, that was a reach.
That was a real reach.
Yeah.
bro.
He wasn't in Black Hawk Down?
No.
Oh, okay, then he doesn't know the Somalis.
Okay.
We bailed you out a little bit.
All right, dig this a little bit. Talking about this absolutely useless Ilhan Omar
From Black Hawk Down.
From Black Hawk.
And he doubles down, and I like it now.
And Steve Forbes, go ahead.
Okay, that was far-left Congresswoman Ilhan Omar claiming the Justice Department and Congress probing her sudden skyrocketing wealth to $30 million in just 1 year, that they have a problem with her living the American dream. You heard her say the goddamn United States of America. We've got new questions on where she and her husband got all that money. Joining us now, Forbes Media Chair, Editor-in-Chief Steve Forbes. Steve, new information coming in, and Forbes magazine, your magazine, has reported this too, that the state of Delaware and Washington, D.C. canceled the registrations for Omar's husband's investment firm, Rose Lake, for not paying its back taxes. We saw it owed more than $400,000 to Delaware and nearly $1,800 to D.C. She's claiming it's worth $25 million from less than $1,000 a year before. How can his investment firm not afford to pay taxes? It's supposedly worth an estimated $75 million to $150 million. This is really weird stuff.
Well, weird is not the word for it. There's another word for it called crooked. And that's why we have to have an investigation into this. As you know, the Biden administration started examining her finances and that of her husband. And so surprise, surprise, that investigation went nowhere. Yeah. But it's amazing how people can go into Congress and then become these entrepreneurial investing geniuses where they come in, she had under $1,000 of net worth, and their husband didn't have much, and suddenly now they're multimillionaires. Is there a money laundering operation here? And in terms of the firms themselves, they have a sketchy background. That winery in California that she and her husband own, where did that come from? Where's the wine there? And nobody can seem to find it. Yeah. So there's a lot of smelly stuff here, and that's why in the American Dream, her version of the American Dream is the Al Capone version of the American Dream, Tony Soprano version of the American Dream, and that is steal it from the taxpayers. And so there's a lot of stuff here, and so when somebody cloaks themselves in the American Dream, and so you have numbers like this, from minus 1,000 to 30, 40 million, you know something is not right.
Yeah, and she's also like, blaming people, bullying, doing race baiting, race bullying. Oh, there's no evidence, public evidence, there's even a winery. She valued it at $5 million. His investment firm is real. It's supposedly real. Its D.C. headquarters appear to share office space at a WeWork, Steve. There's no track record of his firm managing money, doing M&A deals. no clients we see, investment deals, or any work it's done. They say they do work in 80 nations operating in. There's no SEC registrations for them as investment advisors. What is going on here? This increasingly looks sketchy, both the winery and his investment firm.
Yeah, the winery may not exist, and the firm may be just really a name only, as you say, a WeWork office. Big deal. So that's why the investigation needs to be done. And suddenly all that $30 million, I think you're going to find, I'll make a speculation, a prediction, that $30 million came from sources that are illegal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's going down, and I hope she does.
You think Steve Forbes is going to make that statement if he doesn't think he's 100% correct?
No, not a chance.
No, I don't think so. Steve Forbes, we all believe, I think I can speak for all of us in this 1876 Virginia City Nevada style bar in the San Fernando Valley. Steve, you are correct. This stinks to high heaven. And of course, how about the timing in all this? This runs parallel to the massive Minnesota Somali fraud, as is the massive ICE protests. All of this is happening at once. Don't look over here.
Yeah.
I know I'm a magician since the age of 10 years old. I understand misdirection. And that's what this looks like. The protests, the same thing. Take your eye off the ball. Take your eye off the ball. All of this ugliness that has been going down, and the billions of dollars pilfered from us who pay taxes. And yes, it's all of us. It's not just in that state. It's all of us. It's federal money that they're using to open up these leering centers.
Money laundering, and I believe that's true.
Look, I got to give credit.
Where is the winery? Was there a winery?
No, I got to give credit to the Trump administration. He's going after the Somalians. He's also going after the...
No, he's going after the bad people who did bad things.
You could say that if you want. Going after the Somalians, also going after the Armenians in Los Angeles with the healthcare fraud. And everybody knows that every urgent care here is run by an Armenian family. And no one walks into these businesses, yet they get millions and millions from taxpayers. We have a huge scam going on with people coming over from foreign countries that have run these scams in their countries.
Yeah.
From Somalia to Armenia.
And why do they come here? Because they know we are easy.
And they get paid to come here
We're
on top of everything.
Yeah, we're easy pickings, man.
My dentist is Armenian.
And he's a crook.
No. He's actually...
I've looked at your
My
teeth.
dentist is...
No, I've looked at your teeth. He's a crook.
You're saying he's crooked, and my brother Mart's teeth are crooked.
That's correct.
Right. All right.
Whoa,
Bill
whoa,
Maher,
whoa.
on the same subject, it says if Democrats want to win elections, Hollywood celebrities need to shut the F up because you're not helping. Just zip it. Or words to that effect have been offered by Hollywood celebrities by Bill Maher, who counseled they need to shut the F up when it comes to politics if the Democratic Party ever wants to return to relevance and, take over the White House again. Speaking of that, John Leguizamo wants ICE supporters to stop watching his movies. To which I say,
yes,
John, no problemo. no problemo. None whatsoever. Isn't he a has-been?
It never was.
Right?
Nah,
What did he do? What did he do?
He kind of was.
What did he do, Ralph?
Has been.
He's done stuff, Marty.
What has he done, Dave?
He's done a bunch of movies.
Name one movie.
I can name a lot of
No, I
movies.
can name a bunch of movies where he's an actor, but he doesn't headline them.
No, he's
the only one he headlined was the serial killer one.
Okay. John, shut up. We won't watch your movies. And a little fact checking. Whoopi Goldberg claims our man. This was like a day after this happened. Whoopi Goldberg claims that our man shot in Minneapolis merely had his phone and a bottle of water.
That's it.
On The View. Yeah, claimed right after this happened, the man shot in Minneapolis by a federal agent had a phone and a bottle of water. That's all.
Get out of my behind! Get out of my vagina! Get out!
Hey, Ralph, was it a 15-round magazine he had?
212s.
Back up.
Two 12-round magazines.
Two 12-round magazines.
And we've all seen the video days before where he kicked the living ass out of that car.
He kicked the taillight right off
Yeah,
it.
just kicked. But this is the man that they hold up as the man that you would want your daughter to marry.
You know, I got to tell you, my buddy posted on Facebook the other day, how is Ice doing? And there was a picture of the guy and the girl, and his name is Pretty, and her name is Good. How is Ice doing? Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty. Oh, wow.
That's pretty funny.
Eva Longoria, speaking of those Hollywood celebrities that Bill Maher would like to shut up, ICE blatantly murdering U.S. citizens. Imagine what they're doing when no cameras are around. Hey, Eva, there are always cameras around. Yeah. Always cameras around. You dumb ass. She took social media to fearmonger and falsely declare U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents are blatantly. They're on a murdering spree because they like to murder people, right, Ralph? They just like to kill people, right?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they like to, before suggesting the agency is engaging in egregious behavior behind closed doors at detention centers with no cameras around. I know what we're going through, a really tough time right now as a country. No, we're not. We're cleaning up the soot. That's what we're attempting
Lowest
to do.
murder rate since 1900.
Yes, lowest crime rate.
Yes.
And they will not recognize
We're
that.
cleaning the soot out of this effing country. But you lefties, man, you love these murderers and these rapists. You don't mind that they do these egregious things to your children, and unless it happens to your child, right? Then all of a sudden, whoa, bad, they're bad.
Go Trump.
Eva Longoria goes on to say, I know my community especially has been facing a lot. Injustice and fear and moments of hopelessness. Everything that's happening in Minneapolis is so destabilizing. The Harsh Times star then claimed that federal agents have committed the murder of Alex Pretty and the murder of Renee Good before any of the officers involved shootings have faced a jury trial to prove their guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. They're blatantly murdering U.S. citizens, detaining 5-year-olds.
That was already proven to be
detaining
BS.
5-year-olds.
Come on.
And how about that judge who says, no, let that 5-year-old and his daddy out of the big house right now.
Judges are so corrupt nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, they always have been, but I think it's worse now.
Well, the lefty judges, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Patrolling schools and churches, Longoria fearmongered before asking her fans to imagine what they're doing behind closed doors at detention centers. There's so many reports saying they're denying people medical assistance.
What?
By the way, if I thought there was any chance this were true, I would tell you, I must tell you, my friends, I would tell you, this is more BS. Right, Ralph? Are you on the same page?
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. I am shocked that they're on this side. It just makes no sense to me.
Right. Yeah, but they're on this side because it goes against Orange Man.
Yep.
Which doesn't make any sense if they want to be reelected at some point.
Here's a fact. Texas, 25% of all ICE arrests are in Texas.
Right.
20% are in Florida.
Yes.
That's 45%. In Minnesota, it's 3%.
Are these things coming down in those two states?
Zero.
Yeah, not one.
Eva Longoria continued disappearing people from detention databases.
I hate that word, by the way.
Oh, me too.
When people say that, Ralph, it makes me sick.
Yeah, it does.
Disappearing people.
It's a butt cringe.
I guess Diddy was disappeared.
Yeah, disappearing people from detention databases. So many families have reported their loved ones missing after being detained by ICE. Longoria tried to convince the public that ICE agents are engaged in all types of frightening and egregious acts, went on to assert federal agents are actually the ones trying to convince people that they're more powerful than they are and that they're scarier than they are. Well, they are.
Yeah.
They are.
And if you mess with them, all right.
Yeah, she says.
F around and find out.
She says they're dangerous. Don't get me wrong, but this is the moment that we need to keep standing together. The Desperate Housewives actress added before praising protesters who have been out there on the streets and declaring we need ICE out. Hollywood celebrities have shared increasingly unhinged reactions to ICE. You know the names. You know these people.
Well, these people are hey, ho, ho. ICE has gotta go.
By the way, I'm very unhappy to announce, I recently moved, and it seems the headquarters of these protests are literally on the main intersection where I moved.
It's weird because where you're at,
it's red.
Yes.
I don't get it.
Yeah, well, that's why they would choose that locale.
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
And it's organized.
Speaking of idiot sticks who have some celebrity,
That's a YouTube phrase.
singer Roseanne Cash defund ICE, not only defund them, prosecute them. Roseanne Cash calling on all of her fans who support the Trump administration to unfollow her on social media, warning them to refrain from telling her to shut up and sing due to her no longer being relevant. Well,
I don't even know who she is.
Yeah, by the way, she had a hit or two and no longer relevant.
well, for a long time.
If you still support this administration, there is a way to unfollow me. Oh, no kidding. There is a way?
Wow.
Yeah, guys, she wrote this in the caption of an Instagram post, adding, please act on your God-given right to do that. And if you think I should shut up and sing because I'm not relevant, speaking of idiot stick singers, Trump administration slamming Bruce Springsteen's irrelevant anti-ICE song as he releases music video. I will only put you through about 24 seconds of this again.
God.
I played it last hour. This is the Bruce Springsteen. Oh, this is so miserable. The Bruce Springsteen ICE song. Here we go.
Through the winter's ice and cold, down Nicollet Avenue,
Oh, blood's coming from
a
my ears.
city of flame fought fire and ice neath an occupier's boots. King Trump's private army from the DHS, guns belted to their coats, came to Minneapolis to enforce the law, or so their story
We'll go
goes.
through 4 hours of this
Against
concert.
smoke and rubber bullets in the dawn's early light, citizens stood for justice, their voices ringing through the night.
If he could only sing.
And there were bloody footprints where mercy should have stood, and 2 dead left to die on snow-filled streets, Alex Pretty and Renee Good.
2 a-holes, by the way.
Bad people.
I hear your voice singing through the bloody mist.
Bloody mist.
We'll take our stand for this land and the stranger in our midst. Here in our home they killed and roamed in the winter of 26. We'll remember the names of those who died.
Shut up. Shut up. Stop him. Stop him. Blood. Does that hurt your ears?
Yes.
It's horrible.
And by the way,
It is
Matt,
horrible.
It is
you know-
horrible.
You know, in that same era of
Yeah.
music, Bob Seger came out. Bob Seger's concert.
No, Bob-
I was at. I was one
Bob
to sit.
Seger does good songs.
Awesome.
He does,
And he's a good singer,
yes,
songwriter.
He has really good songs, and he's
Yeah.
a good singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you trying to say? I don't get
Well,
that.
I was just the comparison is
Okay, the comparison is they're both storytellers, but Seeger is a good performer and a
Brilliant.
good singer and a really good writer. Now Springsteen, maybe his narration, maybe his writing is good. I don't know. I can't get past that frickin' voice that just f's up my ears.
I like Springsteen. I like his shows.
I know.
How about Bob Seger? Would you rather go to a Bob Seger concert or would you rather go to a Springsteen concert?
Well, for the money, I'll go to Springsteen. It's a longer show.
Springsteen has used any and all opportunities to dismiss Donald Trump before, even when touring overseas, using this working class hero BS persona to belittle the country and voters that gave him everything. The United effing States of America gave you everything, you piece of crap. And the dumbest of all, when it comes to celebrities, the dumbest of all, actor and director Ben Stiller.
Oh, there you go.
Oh boy.
Judge and jury, Hollywood celebrity Ben Stiller declares ICE an armed militia guilty of violent murder. He posted a letter to his social media accusing federal immigration officers of being an armed militia who are guilty of murdering American citizens. He began his screed claiming he was concerned about the future of our democracy. Oh, that's cold. Yeah. Oh, that's the big.
I must have given it to you this morning.
I love our country, but like so many of us, I'm concerned about the future of our democracy. He went on to misrepresent the protests in Minnesota, and the two incidents where violent protesters were killed. You know what? There's a few more luscious comments by this brain-dead Ben Stiller when we return, and you're going to want to hear it on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Talking all that bullshit. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. I'm a moonshine sipper, straight slipping in the darkness. Far from heartless, I'm more like the sharpest tool in the shed. No, I've never been the smartest, but make no mistake, I hit the fucking hardest. Devil without a cause, you heard me screaming, and 20 years later, bitch, I still mean it. You ain't never met a motherfucker like this. Kiss my ass and you can suck it. Sideways, my way, on the highway. Listen up, ain't nothing changed here. I still don't give a So what the fuck's up with all the backlash? You snowflakes, here's a news flash. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. Years ago, we all thought it was a joke. See, that every kid got a motherfucking trophy. But yo, homie, here's a situation. A nation of pussies is our next generation. And these minions and their agendas. Every opinion has a millennial offended. But this amendment one, it rings true. And if you don't dissent, bitch, then see number 2. Ain't nothing new, right church, wrong pew. Get a clue, accrue your fake news and views. Can all get the bottom of my motherfucking shoe. I'm the last of a few, still screaming you. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. Oh, I'm gonna soar like an eagle. My wings carry me away. I got the heart of a lion, and I get stronger every day. You never tell me you'll never flip my script because I'm more outrageous than the Vegas Strip. You're like Mayberry, bitch. I'm hard and crisp, high risk, kill Billy, but I'm filthy rich. You're like really vanilla, kinda silly as shit. I'm like Shotgun Willie, smoking Phillies and shit. I'm like Reverend Ron or David Lee Roth, like Springsteen, bitch. I'm the motherfucking boss. James Dean, I'm more like Brad Pitt, a little less pretty, but I slang more dick. I twang more riffs, I slide through grass. I rip more lines than a 10-pound bass. Pass the mic, I'm like slow gin fizz. It ain't nobody gonna tell me how to
This is Outlaw Radio.
all you hoes. Detroit till I die, mother.
Recognize my voice? You might not, huh? This is the Money Man, Eddie Money, with my good buddy Magic Matt right here. Outlaw Radio. Let me do it again. Are you an outlaw? I'm an outlaw, huh? My probation officer loves me. This is Money Man, my good buddy Matt right here on Outlaw Radio. Stick 'em up, motherfucker.
All right, let me pose a question to those in this 1876 Virginia City, Nevada style bar, including but not limited to Tattoo Dave, my brother Mark.
Marty.
Whoa, Ralph from the Bronx, Mark C.G. Boyer. On a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid is Ben Stiller? And second question, how lucky is that man to have those parents?
Oh, God.
Because without those parents, that man never would have had a way into Hollywood. Because, in my opinion, he's
mediocre.
He's got this much talent. I'm doing this thumb and forefinger for those of you watching us on YouTube, on Rumble, on X.
I'll go first.
He's got this much talent.
Let's go
Ralph.
in order.
6 and a 10.
Okay, 6 meaning
talent, 10 because of his parents.
No.
Yeah. He's lucky because of his parents. How about you, Tattoo Dave?
I'm going with infinity and infinity.
Okay, because
that made no sense.
No, because he's
It made all the sense in the world.
Because he's damn near a no talent.
Well, he's done.
No, I put him at a 6 talent.
Well, I will say this.
That wasn't actually the first question, though.
Yeah, but that's okay, Mark.
He's been in several good films.
Yes.
I think he was cast in a way that he read the script right. Whatever, he was funny at certain times.
He was
goofy at others.
If he was a complete abhorrent actor, then he wouldn't have done anything. So to
Right.
Ralph's point, yes, a 6. But his parents, man,
That's a 10. His parents are geniuses.
Absolutely. And if it wasn't for them, he would not be
Matt and
there.
I spent time with Jerry, his dad, and his mother.
and his mother.
And
beautiful people.
Hung out. did the
Beautiful people.
Interview with them. Got pictures of it. What lovely, lovely people.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
absolutely,
talented and funny, and they
yeah.
really did their homework, and they put the hammer down. You know, they didn't act together on stage, and it was pure brilliance.
Yes.
But this son
Both
of
of them.
theirs, oh, God, I'm so glad that they're gone not to see this guy spouting out his BS adolescent rhetoric.
And you know, Richard Tyson, our friend that used to do the show.
Anyway, yeah.
From Kindergarten Cop. Yeah, that's one of his, you know, he
And Black Hawk Down.
He brags about
And whose line is it anyway?
being in that movie with
Hold on, Ralph. He wasn't in Whose Line Is It?
Oh, he wasn't?
My bad.
Yeah,
No. Yeah.
No, he brags about that movie, something about Mary that he did with Ben and how cool Ben was. And
by the way, that was a great scene.
Great.
Yes. That the interrogation scene
Oh, it was great.
was
Tyson took it over.
Was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Was funny as hell. We've now seen the violent murder of American citizens. Violent. So, explain to me a murder that isn't violent.
Yeah, really.
Anyone?
They're all pretty violent.
But this goes to the point that Ben Stiller is one of the dumbest sons of bitches on the planet. We've now seen the violent murder of American citizens killed in cold blood. No, not killed, murdered. Or wait, is it killed or no? Killed.
It's killed.
Yeah, it is killed. Yeah, in cold blood and broad daylight by masked ICE agents. He continued, "These were our neighbors, not your neighbor."
Yeah, where do you live?
Right, you don't. You don't live.
I don't think that dude lives in Beverly Hills.
No, yeah, you don't. You don't choose to
pretty
live.
sure.
You don't choose to live in Minneapolis. You friggin' idiot stick. Ben Stiller.
According to Bruce Springsteen, it's Minneapolis.
Yeah, they were denied due process in life and dignity in death by an administration who refuted the reality the world saw. No, you're wrong again. The world didn't see this from your... I know that you, Ben Stiller, are in that Hollywood terrarium where your friends all agree with you.
Oh, God.
So because your friends agree with you, it must be the masses. Well, you're wrong, you stupid piece of crap.
Minorities.
Did you go to high school with him, Dave?
Minorities?
I'll call him.
Well, the
All
left,
right.
to me, the left and all these people, they're the minorities when it comes to. That's what I meant.
No, you're right. They are minority when it comes to voting. Yes.
That's what I was.
Yes, Trump won overwhelmingly, shifting blame to the victims, creating false narratives. This is what Ben Stiller does about their lives and those fateful days. The two activists shot by ICE
In Beverly Hills, Minnesota.
were far from mere innocent Americans speaking their mind about the actions of the federal government. Both were radicalized and both were violent. One attempting to use her car to run ICE officers down. The second brought a loaded gun to a protest and resisted arrest when confronted with a loaded gun.
A loaded gun with 36 rounds of ammunition.
Stiller continued his attack with vague notions about checks and balances in governments. The framer, here we go. Ben Stiller speaking of the framers of the Constitution.
He's a genius.
This is gorgeous. They believed in checks and balances to power, adding the Bill of Rights specifically to protect individual liberties from potential government overreach. Okay, yeah, and yet, but are you adamant about all of us citizens owning guns? No. Are you a big Amendment number 2 guy? No. I doubt Ben Stiller is. I doubt. Yet there are innocent people being harassed, separated from their families. Anyone who's arrested for a crime will be then hopefully taken to jail, and thus that means they're separated from their families. Anyone? Yes, Ralph?
I was separated from my dad 3 times.
Because he was in the big house.
He was arrested 3 times.
The funny thing is that's not funny, but it's funny. You know what I mean?
Because he was a. Not that there's any credence in the word mafia, but if indeed that existed,
Not sure that's why he was arrested.
He was one of those guys.
Rico. My dad was arrested 3 times.
Rico.
And by the way,
Rico.
One time, right in front of me when I was 9 years old.
Oh.
And they took him out of the house and left me there in the house by myself.
Is that right?
Yeah, my mom was working.
Yeah.
The feds came in, burst through the door, arrested my dad and my grandfather and my uncle, and took them out and left me.
That's hardcore, dude.
And left me in the house by myself.
That's hardcore. And you were 9, and you, of course, you remember this.
I don't think they're doing that these days.
Well, of course, I was going to say that's the time when he would have been taken to child services.
That was 1954. Yeah, I mean
1972.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they left me in the house, and they just all disappeared.
What did you do?
I ran to my grandmother's house.
Oh, there you go.
That's right next door.
And this,
which it pretty much was.
This dumb bolt, Ben Stiller, continues to claim that the weeks of property damage, obstruction, and violence committed by anti-ICE gangs has been, and I quote from Ben Stiller, peaceful protest.
Yeah.
Yes, very peaceful.
He is truly a retard.
It's very peaceful when you burn stuff and spit on ICE agents.
Right. He's a tart. Peaceful protest is a constitutionally protected form of free speech that is essential to our existence as a democracy, he said. We have the right to disagree. Yes, you do. With the actions of the government we elect. Yes, we all do. The First Amendment also names and protects the freedom of the press. Yes, and yes. And yes, yet journalists, political commentators have been arrested. Yes. I didn't mention him once today. It's all over the news.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that old Lamont is, he was in the big house for 2 seconds and then, of course, bailed out.
I kind of like that he was arrested at the Beverly Hills Hilton.
I know.
I got to tell you, Ralph, I searched everywhere. I wanted, you'd think that TMZ would have been there to catch. Nobody caught that video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He came out of the elevator on the first floor of the Beverly Hills Hilton, and there were all these feds there.
A.K.A. the Merv Griffin Hotel.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. He's having a good time, couple of drinks, whatever.
Yeah.
Boom.
Hey, come and get me. Oops. Oopsie. Yeah. Wait. Turn up Mark's mic for a second.
Why?
Yeah, go.
No.
Go.
Reporting. I mean,
At the church, you mean?
I'm just there.
Yeah.
I wasn't there as a protester.
Oh, God. You really want me to turn him on for that?
No. Well, I didn't know what he was going to say.
Exactly.
Well, you should have known.
I thought at this moment in time that might have been a gem. Listen.
Matt, it is never going to be a gem.
No, proving that on occasion I can be wrong.
can.
Our elected representatives from the President and members of Congress to the people they appoint and approve have a responsibility to act with integrity and honesty to uphold our ideals. You mean like taking murderers and rapists and putting them in the big house, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
And not letting them out, Gavin Newsom?
Stiller was also among the many Hollywood celebrities who campaigned for former Vice President Kamala Harris. By the way, another brain trust. He even appeared.
I'm voting for her.
He even appeared in a pro-abortion video alongside Harris' husband Doug Emhoff. Stiller also participated in a number of entertainment industry-related fundraising events for Harris. Guy is a loser. Guy is a loser. Take your gazillions of dollars, have a happy day.
How did he make a gazillion dollars?
Dude, he's been in 400 movies.
Yeah, huge.
Starred of 400,
and produced a bunch of movies.
The dude is worth millions. Shut up. Shut up. Let us simply think you're stupid. Right? Just shut up and let us simply think you're stupid. ABC's Grey's Anatomy shuts down production for one day to protest ICE. To which we care, said no one ever. Said no one ever. Grey's Anatomy. How long has that been on?
I want to say it's on its 311th season.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? They shut down production, so the poor guys like Tattoo Dave, got screwed because they didn't get paid.
Yep.
Right.
That's exactly what will happen.
Yeah.
And I worked on that show 20 years ago.
Did
so,
you?
Yes.
Did you?
Yeah, but Matt, the thing that I don't understand, and
I met McDreamy.
I've tried to understand this all week, is like the shutdown. And don't go shopping. Why don't go shopping? Have you heard that part of it?
Yes.
Don't go support your grocery stores. Don't shop.
Well, because that supports Donald Trump, and you want the economy to be bad, because the folks on the left, the woke left, they don't like the economy being in a good state of affairs.
That is completely not surprising. That is completely.
Of course not.
That is.
I want a dozen eggs for 99 cents. Oh, I got them.
The series producers, Grey's Anatomy, decided to join extremist left-wing student at the University of Minnesota who called for a nationwide shutdown, and these idiots listened to one dip S in Minnesota. The call for a shutdown came from the Somali.
Oh God,
this is the best.
There you go.
The call for a shutdown came from the Somali Student Association, Black Student Union, and a graduate labor union at the University of Minnesota, all of which are demanding that students stage a walkout of class yesterday, which would have been Friday, depending on when you're watching us. The people... Ooh, boy, that was in my mouth.
Well, I hope all those
You
people
sound like your brother.
No, I'm still thinking of Ben Stiller.
I bet all those people that went out of class on Friday went to see the Melania movie.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Yeah.
Eat the cat.
Somali.
Eat the cat.
Somali,
They're eating
right?
the
Known,
dogs. They're eating the cats.
known for eating the pets.
Well, how soon we forget? You know, we say that all the time. And how soon we forget the Black Hawk Down tragedy?
Or Captain Phillips.
That when they were piled American soldiers in bodies in the street and were peeing on them and lighting them on fire. That's your Somalians.
Yeah, that's...
How about Captain Phillips?
Yeah,
same thing.
And why did they all move to Minnesota? Well, we know.
They like the weather.
They like Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, the people of the Twin Cities have shown the way for the whole country to stop ICE's reign of terror. We need to shut it down, says Grey's Anatomy producer, to stop this reign of terror. Says the website created by the agitators to join a nationwide day of no school, no work, and no shopping. You couldn't find any other TV or movie production shutting down in solidarity.
No, we sure didn't.
Just Grey's Anatomy. The L.A. Museum of Contemporary Art also joined the shutdown. Oh, jeez.
Contemporary art.
They closed down yesterday.
That's a
This
shame.
decision is made in recognition of calls for a nationwide pause and with consideration for how scheduled demonstrations in downtown L.A. may affect access for our staff and visitors. Did you see our beautiful mayor, our L.A. mayor today?
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. Talk about... By the way, Clinton Jaws, when you use the word idiot stick stolen from me next time,
Apply it, yeah.
Apply it to the mayor of Los Angeles. Several celebrities also took up the call to protest, including singer Ariana Grande, stand-up comic Hannah M. Binder. Who the hell is that?
Oh,
Anybody?
Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
know her?
Oh, no.
But Ariana Grande, she is way stupid, and like she's such an idiot.
And
these
Marvel
days.
Stars War actor Pedro Pascal. Oh, this Pedro guy.
Oh.
What a dummy. What? Are we going to break?
Yes, sir.
All right, when we return, Amber Rose blasts Ariana Grande, speaking of
Good.
the dummy, for pushing her fans to stay home, don't work to protest ICE. Amber Rose has a little something to say to Ariana Grande when we return on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
In order to form a more perfect union, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. In order to form a more perfect union, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Form a more perfect union. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
This is Outlaw Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, next hour we'll get to the Robert Hayes, a.k.a. Captain Stryker from, well, you know those movies. Funniest movies ever, Airplane 1 and 2. And his revelations, his brand new revelations. Robert Hayes on the show next hour. Amber Rose, it appears, blasts Ariana Grande for pushing her fans to stay home. Don't work to protest ICE. Shut the F up, she says. Model and reality TV star Amber Rose flamed Wicked star Ariana Grande after the pop star urged her fans to join leftist anti-ICE nationwide protests where followers are asked to not work, which happened yesterday, or attend school activities. I think she's worth $250 to $300 million telling people not to go to work, protest ICE. Amber Rose said during a recent live stream with YouTuber Sneeko, one of my faves, by the way.
Really? Who's that?
Never heard of that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a girl. It's like, girl, shut the F up. And she says it, though.
Love
Are you
Amber.
going to give your money to these people so they can stay home from work? Stop telling people to do that. I think she's retarded. That's a quote.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
quote.
you're allowed to say that now.
From Amber Rose.
Amber is.
Rose continued slamming Grande. Anyone that tells people not to go to work, not to go to school, not effing buy things for their family, and they're worth $250 to $300 million should shut the, and she says the word, up. They're saying eat the rich while they're rich. There are so many inconsistencies there. Like, I ain't hearing, I ain't trying to hear that, S. Rose replied. She endorsed Donald Trump in 2024, spoke at the Republican National Convention. Obviously, we like her.
Love Amber.
Yeah, I like her.
And Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj blasts Gavin Newsom at Trump event. Besant obliterated him. Oh, is that man good?
Yeah.
Is that Besant good? I'd vote for him for president instantly. That's a smart man. Rap icon Nicki Minaj shaded the far-left governor of California during a Trump administration event a few days ago, calling him Gavin Newsom and saying Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent obliterated him in his recent World Economic Forum speech. It was so spot on, and I'm not going to repeat it because you've all heard it.
Yep.
Minaj, a Grammy-nominated artist, outspoken fan of President Donald Trump, spoke at the Trump Account Summit after pledging hundreds of thousands of dollars to help fund the new childhood investment program. During an on-stage interview with Trump advisor Alex Brucewitz, Minaj praised Trump as a president who really wants change. Nikki, you're 100%
Really
spot on.
yes.
Stating the obvious.
And blast. No, it's not. It's not obvious to everyone, but that he wants to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do.
Well, I'm saying, yeah.
And Nikki blasted politicians who just want to be a celebrity without working for their constituents. Yes. They don't care if their policies work 2 months from now, and they don't.
No.
2 minutes from now, they don't care. This is... What did we say on the show a few weeks ago? That I think Nikki is a smart gal.
She's the first owner of the Trump Gold Card.
Yeah.
She paid $1 million for her U.S.
Wow.
citizenship.
They just care about getting in office. This is a different human being, meaning Trump. He's a different president. This is a different kind of leader. This is a businessman, an authentic human being. So when he says that he wants to contribute something long-term, way after he's in office, that's what he means. Nikki, thank you for being an intelligent, smart gal.
Love the anaconda.
Yeah. All right. When we return, Robert Hayes will reveal a little something on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finest stations in America. Love you, Wisconsin. Hit me now.
Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday
something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up.
Good morning on KQLA Radio. It's Tattoo Dave here, Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio. What's up, fellas and ladies? Reaching out, just letting you know we love you. We're watching you comment, and we're hoping that you like, subscribe, follow, do what you got to do so we can do what we got to do. Yep, there might be a little alcohol involved in this little PSA, but thank you for being here. We love you so much, and keep being here. Love you.
Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop.
Wait a minute.
Fill my cup, put some nigga in it.
Take a sip, sign the check.
Julio, get the stretch.
Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping.
I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you.
Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you.
Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you.
Saturday night and we in the spot.
Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh!
Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot.
Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh!
doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time!
The most imitated radio station in the nation.
I'm through with standing in line for some fun to begin, but I found a good thing leaving me with a grin. It's time for Outlaw Radio to begin.
Tell me what you want.
You have the great Billy Gibbons here? Yeah.
It's very cool.
He's just passed out.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that didn't sound too bad.
At the Light 'em Up Lounge. Oh, man. We're here with Matt. Oh, yeah. At the Light 'em Up Lounge. Oh, little Outlaw Radio. We're here with Matt.
And he's not fat.
We got all these guys and girls in the house. Let me tell you, that's where it's at. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Allen. Pass me a gallon.
Doohickey, you know, the doo.
Oh, yeah. Hey, mercy, baby. Welcome back. The big dog of broad chasing. Mr. St. Gassing. Magic Man's Outlaw Radio.
Well, here it's fine.
If you got the time. Oh, Mary. Upstate Mary. I love our Mary from upstate New York. She's been with the show for probably 20 years. She is a Whose Line Is It Anyway aficionado, not to mention a Bonanza lover. She loves that TV show. You know, Mary, we're getting so old that no one's going to know what Bonanza is or even means anymore, Mare.
I passed it on to my kids, so they're good.
Okay, so your kids know Bonanza. Who was your favorite?
Oh, yeah.
Who was your favorite character in Bonanza?
Got to be Little John.
Adam.
Oh, no.
Adam.
The one nobody liked.
But he was the best looking guy, right? Wasn't he?
To me he was.
Well, no. I think most females.
I think Little Joe is cute.
Little Joe. And by the way, Dave just said Little John.
Yeah, I meant Joe.
When I was younger, I liked Little Joe, but then as I got older, I was like, he falls in love with every female that comes onto the podcast. He's madly in love. He's going to marry.
By the way, Dave.
And then I started taking another look at Adam.
Mary's a little hot.
I got it.
Come on, man.
I got it.
Help me with
You know what, Mary? You're correct on that. And that was Michael Landon, correct?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say, Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah. I did an event that...
It was very well endowed, by the way.
I did an event that Michael Landon was supposed to host, but he died right before, 2 weeks before the event.
Well, that sucks.
And so I ended up hosting it with his wife in Malibu.
Whoa!
And it was for abused children, which has been one of my causes since I was a kid, my own self. And so, needless to say, I never met Michael Landon because he was dead. But I do. Anytime I think of Michael Landon, I think of him on that Tonight Show appearance with Johnny Carson. You remember that? I know you do, Mary, when he was looking frail as hell.
Yeah, they were pretty good friends, I guess.
Yeah, they were. They were probably drinking buddies. You know, as I understand it, they both got a little obnoxious when they drank, and for Michael, that was a lot of boozing.
By the way, Johnny Carson,
they had the disease.
Johnny Carson's Bel Air house is for sale right now for $35 million.
All right. Count me in.
All right.
So Matt,
Yeah.
you know that Michael Landon was known to a place that we used to go a lot at Casa Vega.
Oh yeah,
in the valley, and that was Michael Landon's watering hole, apparently.
Well, I think any watering hole that served liquor, I think, was Michael Landon's.
Probably.
Yeah. No, he was an
imbiber.
He was an imbiber, but I think he had a pretty fun life up to the time. But I loved him on the Tonight Show saying, you know what, I'm here forever. I'm not going to let this going to get me, you know. And it obviously, you know, with a real disease. I'm not talking about the fake diseases like alcoholism.
He had it.
But real diseases, you know, he had to say kaput. So Mary sent me this thing, and I found it interesting. This was from a few years ago, And I believe it was at this location of the Lighten Up Lounge, the 1876 Virginia City, Nevada style bar, where we broadcast from. And it was right when we settled into this location from the hills of Encino. And Robert Hayes was here, and we were all having a great time. And I want you to break this down and set this up, because it needs to be set up correctly. Otherwise, no one's going to give an F. And hopefully you do give an F. The man that brought Mary to our show, Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, was a guy named Ryan Stiles. Because she loves this tall man of comedy, she found our show because Ryan was a weekly guy. He was here every stinking week.
Every week.
And then he finally moved out of town. And
it was because of Mark Boyer.
But Mark pissed him off. He didn't move because of Mark.
I think he did. Yes, he did. I asked him.
Maybe he did. But it was a poker game, and Mark was an ass at the poker game.
No.
And pissed off Ryan. But that's not why he moved. So he's at his palatial estate in Bellingham on a lake.
Love it.
He's living the life, and he does this Whose Line Is It Anyway vaudeville roadshow thing.
Tour, whatever.
All right. But break this down, Mary from upstate New York, without giving it away, but break it down for us.
Okay. Lori had texted me and told me to call in.
All right, hold on.
all were going.
Hold on. So Lori Downey Jr., former producer and former spousal equivalent to my own self, that's Lori Downey Jr., formerly married to Morton Downey Jr. They can't be married anymore because he's a dead-un. Go ahead.
So anyway, she told me to call in because you guys were all preparing to go to a party. I think it was a Christmas party at Chris Brown's.
Okay, good.
And you guys were...
Right. So
you guys were going to go off and get ready.
Because...
And they didn't want to leave...
We performed this show on a Saturday, and Chris Brown, my buddy Chris Brown... his
great rapper.
His parties, not that one.
Yeah, but he's a wife beater.
Not that guy. The other Chris Brown.
Okay.
That his parties, the Christmas party is always on a Saturday. Yes, go ahead, Mary.
So Robert was there because you were bringing Robert as a surprise guest to Chris's party.
Okay, so dig this.
And
I was bringing Robert, the great Captain Stryker, to a Christmas party at my buddy's house. And by the way, to say Chris Brown is not enamored by celebrity is the understatement of all time. He loves celebrities.
Oh, boy.
Even though he grew up here in L.A., this guy is enamored by celebrity.
He is.
So I decided to surprise Chris by bringing Robert Hayes over to his party. Continue.
So you guys were off getting ready. I think you were already ready to go to the party. Lori was getting ready. Mark was getting ready. And you wanted me to talk to Robert so that he wasn't just sitting there.
Okay, so understand this. So we got Mary on the phone. Robert Hayes, when we used to do an after show on this show, those two were conducting business because I had to change into some feasible clothes for the party. So we left Robert Hayes, who was here in this 1876 Virginia City, Nevada style bar, with Mary on the phone. Yes.
Yeah, and then you came back in. You were ready. And then we were talking. And then Mark was ready, and he left. So we started to talk again. All of a sudden, you panicked, and you said, wait. I got to stop him because if Mark gets there before me, the first thing out of his mouth is going to be Chris Brown or Robert Hayes is coming.
That's right. That's right. Because he will go out of his way to find Chris Brown and tell him, you know, Robert Hayes is coming. So I had to stop this idiot stick. This idiot.
He likes being in the know.
No, he loves knowing.
He loves gossip.
But he loves knowing things before anyone.
Oh, yeah.
So I knew.
He tries so hard.
I ran out. I ran out of the studio. And was it then that you and Robert concocted some bit
well, no, you rushed out and you yelled, "Mary, you're in charge." So Robert and I were talking about movies, and I was going to mention Benedict Cumberbatch movie, but I didn't because
Right.
you were always putting him down.
Yeah, I'm
that
not
you
a-
didn't like Benedict Cumberbatch.
I'm not a huge fan. I think he's a good actor, but I'm not a huge fan. Yes.
Right. So as soon as you left, I said,
okay, don't.
Maybe I could have a little.
Oh.
No, I'm not. So I said maybe Robert and I could have a little fun here. So and Robert wholeheartedly agreed to do it, and we did.
Okay. So
Successfully.
while I was out of the room, they concocted this. And then, by the way, I had no knowledge of this whatsoever, so it really did nail me. I mean, you two did a great job. Mary, I love you. If you want to pull the pot down there, but I mean, she can stay with us, but off mic. And this is what went down on that fateful night on the pre-Christmas show and the Christmas party on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Before Matt comes back, you ready? We got to play a joke on him. You got to tell him, bring up James Bond, and then you have to tell him that you think Benedict Cumberbatch will be the absolute best next James Bond. You have
my God.
Caught him in the nick of time. Caught him in the nick of time.
Did you warn him?
Did he swear?
No, I said don't, because I know him. It's so important that he lets people know that he knows things. So he would have been the first one. The second he opened the door and found Chris, you know what, Robert Hayes is coming over. And I didn't want Chris, because Chris thinks you're not showing.
Right.
So it'll be nice.
So we were just
let me
talking.
go, I wouldn't.
What were you talking about, Robert
We were
Hayes?
just
We were
discussing
talking about like
James
movies
Bond.
that you will see, no matter how many times you've already seen them, like
Yeah.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and
But we got on to James Bond.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, which to me, I just can't, every single one of them, I can't wait.
Me too.
To go and see them. But to me, the all-time, without a doubt, the greatest James Bond of all time is Sean Connery. But I think that this next, because Daniel Craig is about to retire, they said. He's about to...
He's going to do one more, I think.
Yeah, and then I think Benedict Cumberbatch is coming in, and that's going to be the one.
No, that guy. He's not James Bond. He's not good looking. He's got a long face. No.
Don't you think he'd be great?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Can't you see him dashing?
He's
doing that?
He's not that incredibly attractive looking dude who is Bond, and he's
Are
sort
we
of
talking about the same guy?
Yes.
Mars.
They can make him look good.
He's real dashing. He's real sexy.
No.
very good looking.
Yeah, he's about. He's not that tall. He's 5'6", 7".
Oh, he's short.
Yeah, isn't he? He's only about 5'6" or 7", I think.
Oh no! Don't
He
tell me.
got naturally
wouldn't have
blonde hair,
nothing
but
on him.
they've been dyeing it the darker brown because naturally blonde, I think.
Don't tell me these things.
Yeah.
well, they died blonde because he plays Sherlock.
He was a muscle builder when he was younger.
Yeah, yes, listen, I watched him in Doctor Strange. I thought it was a great movie. I'm sort of over those things.
Yeah.
If I hadn't seen the other ones, I'd probably think this was a fantastic movie, and it is a great movie.
Yeah.
Because Benedict
I know what I
Cumberbatch
wanted to
is a great
ask.
actor.
Oh, hold on a second. No, he's a good actor. I only saw him act in one scene in Doctor Strange, and it must have been something they had to reshoot or something because he was so out of character for about 3 minutes. It was really interesting.
Oh, really?
I didn't look to Lori. Wait, was Lori with me? Yeah, Lori was with me.
Maybe it was Shelley was with you.
Could have been Shelley.
Yeah.
Shelley Hack. So I looked at Shelley Hack.
winners.
I looked at Shelley Hack and I said, listen, look, he's acting right there. He's like totally out of, this doesn't fit any of the rest of the movie.
He's acting. That's an actor. That's not really Dr. What's his name?
Strange Love?
Yeah, he's an actor.
So, okay. I'll tell you, great movie is the Mel Gibson directed movie.
Oh.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge, I hear, is incredible.
That is tremendous.
The only reason that I get ticked off, I just have this little thing, this gnaws at me inside every time I see British actors, and the kid's British.
Yeah.
But every time I see, and I think he's wonderful too.
Cumberbatch?
No, the kid in Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh, yeah.
Played Spider-Man. I didn't know he was English until I heard him being interviewed.
I don't like them coming in and taking our American
The
parts.
only reason I don't like that is because of all the times the years that I spent on the board, and the stories that I heard from actors that tried going over to England and to New Zealand, Australia.
Yeah. They'll have none of that.
And to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a friend of mine who went to do some voiceovers. He had 4 voiceover gigs to do up in Canada. And they interrogated him for an hour, and then they got the RCMP, 4 of them, Royal Canadian Mounted Police, to come and escort him back to the plane to get out. And he said, but wait a minute, there's my producer right there. I've got some voiceovers I'm doing, I'm acting in these commercials. And they turned to him and said, we've got Canadian actors. We don't need American actors.
That's their attitude.
And now let's see. How many Canadian actors are there here dominating?
Lauren Green, to this day, he pisses me off because of that.
Michael J. Fox, who's wonderful, and I love that guy.
It's great. Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Right. Ryan Stiles, not really Canadian. his mother lives in Canada. He's not Canadian.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people think...
My grandfather was Canadian.
No kidding?
Yeah, and I've got lots of aunts and uncles.
Doesn't that make you Jewish?
It makes me. That's why I got cut.
Okay. I'll tell you a movie that you don't have to see.
My aunt found out that a grandfather had married a Jewish woman that was related to the Levers, the Lever brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Said, yeah, we're related to the Lever brothers, which means we got some Jewish in us. And I suddenly stopped. I thought about that, and I thought, my God, I suddenly feel smarter. I feel like suing somebody.
Oh, no.
My Jewish manager fell on the floor laughing.
I bet.
She liked that one.
Well, he fell on the floor to pick up a dollar.
Just, you see. But it really bugs the crap out of me not because of, I want them to come here, and I love watching them, and it's great.
But their attitude,
I don't like that reciprocal.
They don't have
up there. I was interrogated once 3 hours.
Are you
up there?
No
to
kidding?
Not let me come in, and I was just going to do a charity thing for Prime Minister up there.
Their ass bites.
And I just jumped. I was ready to go. I said, "That's it.
Yeah.
Let's get a hold of Prime Minister, because tell him, say, I'm not coming in. You're not letting me in. I'm out of here. I'm going back now." And I just lit into him. I mean, it was just ridiculous. It was a very there's a woman doing an impression of a rhino. A very well-fed rhino. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So she let gas out.
Yeah. So she was
she was gassy.
She was a miserable bitch.
She was miserable with herself, miserable with life.
Yeah.
She was gassy. Americans.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. We're too reciprocal, Robert. That's our problem.
Yeah.
We're so America. We're so American.
We're too welcoming.
We are. We're so
It's not reciprocal. It's welcoming.
So what we're saying is screw Benedict Cumberbatch. You heard me, Mary.
But I do have this thing for Benedict Cumberbatch, though.
Yeah, really? Let me tell you a movie.
I think he's great as Sherlock. I think.
Oh, me too. I thought he was awesome. I loved him in Sherlock.
Yeah.
And that's where it began and ends for me. Now, here's the deal. Here's the movie.
That thing where he played Alan Turing, with the code breakers.
Imitation Game.
The imitation game.
Seen that yet.
I didn't see that.
That was wonderful. He was great.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I will see it, but I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a
Boy, when he plays
great
James
actor,
Bond,
isn't he?
Robert Hayes. No, he won't.
Boy,
I hope not.
He is amazing.
Jimmy Cumberbatch.
I would rather have that black dude
Benedict Bond,
who I love. I'd rather have that black British dude than Benedict Cumberbatch. You heard me. A black guy as Bond.
The black British dude.
You can't even say his name.
I can't remember his name. What's his name?
No, you never can.
His name's Nigel.
What's his
His name is Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Nigel Dwayne.
Yeah, Shania.
Oh, Shaniqua.
Shaniqua. Okay, dig this. Robert, what's the most overhyped movie this year that will probably win something and it sucks? What do you think it is? Come on, Robert. You know. It's going to come to you. The most overhyped. Every critic loves it.
Well, I don't know. Is it Manchester by the Sea?
No, it's that Hollywood elite sort of.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I hear that's really good.
I hear it's good, but I've also heard it's ponderous.
Manchester?
Yeah, but
it looks a little
That's
bit.
not the movie I'm talking about.
Okay. Now is Mary still with us?
Yeah, I think so.
Mary.
Yeah.
So did you ever let it be known that it was a scam-a-llama to me?
Yeah, it was on there.
Oh, it is? Okay, here's part 2, and we'll get to some of this. Mary and Robert Hayes and my own self. Go.
Yeah, but I've been seeing him everywhere lately, in old Gunsmokes.
Oh, yeah.
Bonanzas,
Yeah.
and he worked a lot.
Now that you mention it.
Bananas.
No,
Let me ask you a question, Robert.
Yeah.
No, I won't. Out of respect for Matt, I won't do it.
No.
Now we're all waiting with bated breath.
Yeah, we have nothing to hide on this
Sushi.
program.
Yeah, come on.
No, Matt, because you said earlier that you won, so.
Well, no, I do win this debate. And by the way, in Robert, you're talking.
This has been going on for years, Matt.
What debate is that?
But you're talking to a male type in Robert Hayes. So this is this is going to be tough, because if you were talking to a female, you might find someone on your side, Mary.
Hey,
What,
Eric
Laura?
O'Shea was on my side.
Laura, what was the look? Laura, we got the mic working over there, hon. By the way, Lori just
little thing.
Robert just slipped Lori the tongue. I saw it. Bobby! Lori, sit wherever you want, but that's enough to sit over there.
So Laurie Downey Jr. enters the
Well, the
room.
gate is closed, right? So Lori, Lori, in about 20 minutes. We don't want to arrive before the party starts. Oh, 6:30.
So we're still talking about
We'll
the
leave
party.
in just a few.
What time is it?
It's 6:20. We'll leave in about 15 minutes. So Mary thinks you're mad at her. The way she said, I'm not mad.
You ought to see the way she's dressed, Mary. Man, you ought to see the way she's dressed, sashaying on the hair, trying to show off all the boys. Coming in this bar, swinging it with the bottle in one hand, stack of poker chips in the other hand,
And a bottle in the other.
and a bottle in the between.
Hey, Laura, we were between. I knew that's what you meant.
The toes.
Oh, and Lori, hit the mic. Hit it.
Oh, I'm not even near it.
Oh, okay, it's working. It's
Yeah.
There's a mic.
There's a mic. I'm talking into the.
Yeah, it's working.
Wow, nothing's changed.
Mary just said, hi, Lori. She
Hi,
misses
Mary.
you.
Remember me?
Your headphones.
My headphones.
Remember me.
I do. I love you, Mary.
No, she feels
I love
very,
you too, Laura.
she feels left out.
She doesn't feel left out. Stop instigating, mister.
Where are those headphones? They were right there.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're
I'm
right
sorry,
over
Lori.
there.
I'm just getting over laryngitis.
Over there.
All right, Robert just brought up a movie
God.
that we are in complete agreement on.
What's that?
In that we both loved it, and so did you, Lori.
Oh, yeah.
Come hell or high water. Hell or high water.
It's a tight fit there on that head. Chris Pine and Ben Foster.
Well, your mic's not working now. Now you
I
gotta
can
hit
hear
it.
Robert.
Oh, no, he was just.
I was just away.
Yes.
Away from the mic.
Okay.
We've never had great equipment here.
Are we in agreement?
Testing.
Getting
We're in
started
agreement.
somewhere.
We're in agreement.
Okay.
Oh, no, that was here.
And we also agree on Arrival. Who else?
I don't like Arrival.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, was not worth it.
That was horrible.
There's a lot about it I liked, but there was a lot that seemed
Ponderous.
hypnotic, I like to say.
Yeah.
That's a nice way.
Yeah, good. You're always the diplomat, Robert.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it should have ended after the little girl died. You know, as a grown adult. That would have been enough.
Oh, wow.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the end of the movie. I cried.
What was
And then-
another? I saw another one. I can't remember what it was, but I haven't seen Manchester by the Sea.
No, I haven't either.
And I hear it's good.
That's what they say.
Well-
They said it's a
well
little
done.
ponderous, too.
I hear that it's really a downer.
Yeah.
Casey Affleck seems like a pretty good actor, but it's like he's just such a downer. Everything that he's in is like, and then there's death, and then there's just some
more death.
And after that, I thought I'd have a little extra death.
Yeah.
I know that every time,
But I
Lori-
want to see it. Yeah.
Robert, I know that every time Lori sees you, she thinks I should be with Robert Hayes and not Matt.
She thinks that you should be with me.
That's what I heard.
What are you doing hanging on to this guy?
All right,
Snatch him
enough
up.
of that.
Okay.
So that's when Robert Hayes was in the States and not in Hawaii.
So they never gave up the ghost.
Yeah, Mary, I never heard the punchline to this. I never got the punchline to the fact that
It's coming up.
No,
No,
way
it's
too
not.
long.
No, it's waited way too long. So there was a
Because
punchline.
Lori
What?
fell for it too.
Oh, that because there's no way she wants Benedict Cumberbatch to be James Bond, right?
Bobby Hayes could have played
Am I
James
talking
Bond.
to Mary, or is she going to answer?
She died.
Here.
Oh.
Well,
By the way, Mayor, go Seahawks. That's all.
Go see.
Bobby Hayes could have played James Bond.
Hey, I don't know. How long ago was that, Matt?
Not British though. I don't know.
So the black guy you were talking about was Idris Elba?
Yeah, of course,
okay,
of course.
sorry.
Idris Elba is the greatest.
Greatest.
Politically, douchey, but gosh darn it, one of the great actors.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be this after back.
Love you, Mary.
Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio. Thank you, Mary.
Love you too.
Thank you.
Yep, bye.
I've gone to ground. I'm watching porn in my hotel dressing gown. And now I dream of you, but I still believe there's only enough for one in this lonely hotel suite. The journey's long, and I feel so bad. I'm thinking back to the last day we had. Moon fades into the night. Soon I know I'll be back with you. I'm nearly with you. I'm nearly with you. When I'm weak, I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life over me. Even though it must be on a chance, I'll fly home to you. I'm bending time, getting back to you. Open fades into the night, and soon I know I'll be back with you. I'm nearly with you. I'm nearly with you. When I'm weak, I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life over me. Even though we're miles apart, we are each other's destiny. I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life over me. Even though we're miles apart, we are each other's
Arbitron and search rated #1.
This is Outlaw Radio with Magic Matt, the man who is always right.
Before Robert Hayes, a.k.a. Captain Steiger from Airplane 1 and 2, butted in, and Mary from upstate New York, we were talking about the fact that Nicki Minaj was blasting Gavin Newsom at a Trump event, and we needless to say, we are all fans of Nicki Minaj.
We love the Anaconda.
During the event, Minaj also said that she is Trump's #1 fan, adding that she's not going to change. President Trump proclaims, this is the best. President Trump proclaims Nicki Minaj, and I quote,
is his bitch.
That was rude. You know what, Dave?
Yes, Ralph.
Go to CSUN if you want to do radio.
President Trump proclaims Nicki Minaj.
I love how you guys fist bump each other.
Oh, Jesus, God.
Oh, stop it, Matt.
It's hard.
Let us have some fun, Matt.
Oh, you mean and degrade the show and not make it easy on the listener?
These guys have been hugging and kissing all show.
I know, but I've had a modicum of success in the business, so I know what really annoys the listener.
I think they love it.
Yeah, I know you do think that, and you've had great success in radio where?
Here.
Well.
Oh, okay, so there's a little debate. All right.
The Tattoo Dave Show.
I knew that was coming today.
Hell yeah, you did.
President, see, he's all whiskeyed out, man.
No, it's Vegas bourbon. Vegas bourbon.
Fortunately, we don't have to listen to that for 4 more weeks.
Okay, and the reason why I said whiskeyed out is because they can't make bourbon in Nevada.
Yeah, well, apparently they did.
It's called whiskey.
It is whiskey.
No,
it's
it
not
is.
bourbon.
It is whiskey.
And once again, we wasted another 20 seconds. Okay, let me try to propel.
Where were you going?
Let me try to propel this. President Trump proclaims Nicki Minaj greatest female rapper in history.
Oh,
I love that.
I love him.
Oh, I love that guy.
Oh.
President Donald Trump declares rapper Nicki Minaj to be the greatest female rapper in history at the launch of his Trump's account program.
Oh, God. How do you not love this man?
Oh, God. Like he knows anything about rappers.
He has no idea.
No, but he knows that Nicki's on his side. Oh, I love this guy. I do. I just love him. Oh, and how about that? How about
What do you
that?
mean? He knows everything about rappers. He's a rapper.
How about that former CNN?
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
How about that former? When I come back in, just get that would be the way to do that. Former CNN anchor Don Lemon arrested for church riot.
Did you see the video on that?
Oh,
unbelievable.
Matt can talk.
Yeah, but there is no
Why don't
video.
you shut up, Ralph?
There is no video on the arrest, which I would love to see. Someone had to have a cell phone out, right?
Yeah. He held them hostage.
But what?
Yeah, he held the church people. He held them hostage.
Yes, we know that video.
We're talking about Beverly Hilton.
Yeah, very well seen. But at the Beverly Hilton, where Don Lemon was that disgraced former CNN host, was apprehended. So far, at least at this date on this specific Saturday, there are no videos. You got to think that someone with a cell phone had to get a little of this.
You would think.
Lamone's attorney, Abby Lowell, said in a statement that Don Lemon was taken into custody by federal agents last night in L.A., where he was covering the Grammy Awards. Don has been and this is his attorney, who, by the way, was Hunter Biden's attorney, I believe.
Yes, and he also
makes sense.
I think he went all the way back to the Nixon era.
Don has been a journalist for 30 years. By the way, first statement a lie from his attorney. and his constitutionally protected work in Minneapolis was no different than what he has always done. The First Amendment exists to protect journalists whose role is to shine light on the truth and hold those in power accountable. Instead of investigating the federal agents who killed 2 peaceful Minnesota protesters, they are investigating, and they weren't peaceful. In any way, shape, or form were these 2 friggin' peaceful. The Trump Justice Department is devoting its time, attention, and resources to this. I can't believe attorneys lie?
What?
Attorneys lie? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Hopefully, Don will fight these charges, in my opinion, until he's bankrupted.
Yeah.
I hope he does, man. He spent the night in police custody, expected to make a court appearance, which he already did. Far-left CBS News says the FBI and his Homeland Security conducted the arrest in L.A. It was Beverly Hills, right?
Yes,
At the
yes.
Merv Griffin Hotel.
Yes.
The specific charges have not been released, but it's believed he will be charged with what's known as the Ku Klux Klan Act, which is sort of perfect.
Perfect, except he's black, right?
What?
That's his biggest problem with himself is that he's part
Didn't
black.
I just say perfect?
Yeah, okay. Well, Marty questioned me. So
Well, it's always the end of the show.
Or the enforcement. That's because he's had Tattoo Dave has had a lot to drink, or
not that much.
Well, then I would use that as an
I would.
excuse. Yeah,
All right. I've had a lot to drink.
Or the Enforcement Act of 1871, which outlaws interfering with civil rights like religious worship. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
It is cut and dried. Ralph, is this not a done deal?
The funny thing is, it was the Democrats that passed that law.
Yeah. You mean the creators of the Ku Klux Klan, the Democrats?
No, the law that he was arrested under.
I understand, but they created.
Same people that created the
they
Ku Klux
created the Ku Klux Klan.
The Democrats.
Yeah, he was a part of a gang of January 18 rioters who stormed St. Paul City's church. And by the way, if you watch that, it's, in my opinion, absolutely disgusting.
It is. It's disgusting.
The kids.
Yeah, he scared the S out of kids.
Oh my
Yeah, it was
gosh,
not
they
good.
were just.
What's going on, man?
I mean, how about all the shootings in churches?
Yeah.
And this happened.
They were
How
scared.
about the coffee? He bought coffee and donuts for everybody before that happened.
Which proves that he was a part of this and not simply
Absolutely.
a journalist.
Absolutely. No independent journalism there.
The rioters said they were motivated by the discovery that one of the church pastors is an ICE official.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Democrats in the Confederate state of Minnesota remain enraged over the fact that ICE is arresting and deporting murderers, pedophiles, rapists, drug dealers, and gangbangers. And that's why they're protesting.
Yeah.
ICE is doing the right thing. A Department of Justice attempt to arrest Lamone last week was foiled by an appellate court in the U.S. District Court in Minnesota that refused to sign off on the arrest warrant. Per CBS, this arrest warrant was the result of a grand jury indictment.
Jeez.
You know, Matt, yesterday, I just got to say, I came in here. You were watching something on your TV. It was the protesters yesterday, right?
Yes.
And you said, "Really? Look at all those flags. Those were not. They didn't make those at home.
No, they're not homemade.
Those were given to them by the people that are paying them.
These
to do
protesters are paid.
No, because they all have gas masks at home.
Yeah.
Or
That's
in their
right.
backpacks.
Yeah.
They're paid protesters. And I think I also added that anyone in their right mind that has a mind that can't see this, that doesn't understand what's simply going on. Ralph brought it up a couple hours ago. In Texas and Florida, the biggest apprehensions by ICE officers, none of this is going on. Does that not tell you something? Does that not tell you what is going on is correct? And these a-holes in Minneapolis, by the way, isn't that George Floyd territory?
Yes.
Oh God. Yeah.
Do the math. Jeez. Talk to your neighbors who have no brain, who believe this is righteous.
And look, not to talk about the obvious, the folks behind it, white liberal women.
Yes. Yes. And the reason why the majority of these paid protesters are women, because for the most part, you don't want to hurt a female. And so those who are paying these folks know that. Let's get females out there. These enraged white females.
If they were at home cooking dinner for their husbands, none of this would be happening.
Thank you.
How about bake a ham?
Stay in the kitchen.
Bake a ham.
With jelly.
I like jelly.
I do too.
Actor Joe Manganiello.
Uh-oh, Italian?
You should know this guy.
Mangione.
But it's not
that's Chuck. That's Chuck.
Manganiello.
His brother is Chuck Mangione.
Leaves Los Angeles. Fiance says crime at an all-time high because the industry is moved. The contention here is Hollywood is not Hollywood.
No.
Now, you're a Hollywood guy.
I hate to say that. Yes, go ahead.
Has it moved?
Oh, you know what?
For the most part?
Then they want to know why in 2028 the Oscars are moving to YouTube. No one cares anymore.
No one gives an S. And it comes down to politics. These people in Hollywood, which is nary 20 minutes that way, and those of you who are watching us on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, 20 minutes that way.
Stay away from that place.
I gotta tell you, they ruined Hollywood.
Ruined it.
They did.
They ruined it.
Ruined.
I mean, most of the auditions now, I understand, are not in Hollywood anymore.
No,
they're at the.
Most of the casting people left town. What does that tell you? And actress Molly Ringwald.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
I love her though.
Says
She looks so good now.
She does.
Yeah, way better than she did.
Yeah, old burning bush Molly.
Yeah, fire.
Fire bush Molly.
Red.
Says if you support Trump's fascist policies, you'll be found guilty of treason when leftists take over.
Oh, God.
So she's so dumb, she's calling her people leftists instead of folks on the left.
Yep.
She's calling them leftists.
Yep.
Molly Ringwald declares the Trump administration a fascist government, even though the only place you can't speak your mind is if you work for the Hollywood Entertainment Consortium
yes, sir.
in Hollywood.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
You can't speak your mind.
Unless you're on their side.
What is the definition of fascism? You cannot speak your mind. You cannot speak out.
You will not talk.
Hey, Molly, were you ever in a film with a minority?
Now, why do you ask that?
Because she never has been.
Is that right?
All the John Hughes films, there were nothing but white kids.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I don't know. Judd Nelson, maybe a little bit.
Judd Nelson is not. Well, Judd Nelson, I think jury's out on him. Something going on there.
Supporting President Donald Trump's immigration policies will eventually result in Americans being found guilty of treason or having collaborated with fascists when leftists take back control of the government. A video posted to social media
fascists
shows Molly Ringwald going on a 4-minute rant in which she asserts that the Trump administration is a fascist government despite people being unable to speak freely under actual fascist regimes. I feel like I can't stay silent. Oh, God. Just you.
Please do.
Stay in Paris where you've been living for the last 25 years.
Yes, you and your red bush, just keep it closed. All right?
Yeah.
Just keep it closed.
I think I could pound the lefty out of
I
it.
feel like I can't stay silent, and neither should you, the 16 Candle Star declared, adding, there's something horrible going on in our country right now. We had one of the greatest countries in the world. Really? During Biden? It was one of the greatest.
And Obama.
But right now, this is a fascist government. How can these people be so stupid? Help me.
They have a lot of money.
It's not that you can't help you. There is no answer to that.
It's the actress. The actress then offered a history lesson, which she used to threaten Trump supporters by suggesting they will be found guilty of being collaborativeness in the future, much like people in France after World War II.
Oh, God.
If you looked at what happened in
God help
France, Ringwald ranted, they were taken over by the Nazis. They were invaded, they were taken over, and a lot of people collaborated. And then there were people that did not collaborate. They were part of the resistance. Isn't she's talking about her party,
Yes.
her people on the left, who don't want the truth out there.
She's confused.
Yeah, of course.
She's very confused, but I would still hammer the hell out of her.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, I
Yes, you.
would.
Yeah, well.
And then when we return,
Never
a
mind
man that I know, because we were there with him at a party of one of the creators of one of the Simpsons.
Sammy Simon.
John Stamos.
Oh.
You think Molly's stupid? We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Now we return to Outlaw Radio's Demons of Decadence.
Are you certain that Smoke Wagon whiskey is only 100 proof?
100 proof.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
I'm a little inebriated today. I mean, this is.
It is good S.
Nevada's only whiskey.
Yeah, only distillation of whiskey.
Right out of Las Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I kind of knock you into next week.
Man, oh man, a Chevrolet, and it tastes good too.
I think they'd be a great sponsor for this show.
Smoke Wagon.
We're going to have to start getting in touch.
Plus, it'll increase my weekly paycheck here.
So at a party at
by 100%.
And that was an easy out right there. That was
at a party at Sam Simon, who is co-creator of The Simpsons house. John Stamos was there, and yeah, never really a fan, but you know, he's a guy I always thought was sort of a dip-ass. Because when you're that good looking, you don't have to know anything.
No.
Right? You just don't have to know anything.
It's like being a chick.
Yeah.
He's a drummer, and he's played with the Beach Boys.
Oh,
a
that's
lot.
right. He did, yeah.
And did
in
all this
fact, I brought them on stage, the Beach Boys, at the Rose Bowl.
Right.
Yes, and brought them on stage, and John Stamos was playing drums. I forgot about that.
He's a talented musician, and then Joni, of course, my ex, she was at this party you're speaking of, and she's like, he was Blackie on General Hospital.
Correct.
Played Blackie.
Oh,
on
there's not
General
a chick
Hospital.
that doesn't love the guy.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I walk up. Stamos enters the backyard by
Wasn't
the
he
pool.
Chachi?
No.
No.
That's Scott Baio.
Okay.
Move along.
So we're up by the pool. He's up there, and with his buddy or whoever it was, and I bring Jody. Goes, oh, I want to go up there with you. I'm going to try to get him to sit down with us doing the live broadcast. And
yeah, somehow friggin' Sam Simon talked me into a live broadcast from his house,
Yeah.
which, by the way, took him a year, and I said no every time.
Yeah, you did.
And then finally I succumbed, and that was a bad idea.
It was horrible.
It was It turned into a terrible night.
Turned out bad.
Yeah.
So I walked up to John. I said, hey, nice to meet you. We're doing this radio show right down below the pool here. He goes, oh, yeah, I was wondering what that was. Sam told me a little bit about it, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, well, we'd like you to sit down with us. Well, he said, oh, this is my manager, so-and-so. Gay's a $3 bill.
All right.
So whatever that means.
Who, John?
Well, his manager for sure.
Okay.
So John said, okay, there's one stipulation, man. Tell your brother.
Yeah.
That's the host. I said, yeah, and he's the host. Do not bring up Rebecca. Please do not bring up Rebecca.
All right.
And I said, all right, I'll let him know.
Yeah.
So John sits down. He goes, wow, where have I been all night? This is where I should be. First thing out of Matt's mouth. What do you think it is?
Why wouldn't it be?
Rebecca Stamos.
Well, I mean, otherwise, what
nothing to talk about.
What do I have to talk to John Stamos about?
Playing drums, the Beach Boys.
Full House star John Stamos came out swinging against federal immigration officers, calling them the bad guys, and saying they aren't treating people like human beings. The actor posted to his Instagram stories an image of a handwritten note laying out his feelings on the left-wing agitator-induced unrest in Minneapolis. I usually stay out of politics. This doesn't feel like that, Stamos wrote in his note. What I'm seeing from ICE feels cruel. I don't need it explained away or reframed. I just trust my own eyes. When people are treated like threats instead of human beings, when fear is the tactic, something is broken, he expounded. Stay in your lane, actor. Doesn't apply when basic humanity is the lane. This is all of our lane. I'm tired of the hypocrisy too. The speed of the cycle has erased shame. Harm happens. Outrage flashes when we move on like nothing stuck. By the way, this is AI that wrote this for him.
Sure.
But it sticks, he concluded. This doesn't feel right, and staying quiet feels worse. Lately, it feels like the bad guys are winning. Maybe the least we can do is not look away. This is Stamos, who, by the way, endorsed Kamala Harris in 24, even going so far as to say he wouldn't mind paying far more in taxes under Harris, writing on Instagram, I'm okay with paying higher taxes if it means a stronger, fairer system that lifts everyone. My cup overflows, and I believe it should help fill others too. That's John Dummy Stamos, my friends.
Thanks for bringing up Rebecca, too. Now I sincerely thank you.
Yeah.
Because he got up when Matt did it.
Thank you, Tattoo Dave.
T.
Thank you, my brother
Marty.
Ralph from the Bronx.
Right here.
My buddy, Mark C.G. Boyer. You could have turned your mic up just to say whatever.
Nope.
I'm just not going to do the right thing.
It was too late.
Here we go.
Hey, Billy Dilly, love you. Mom and Dad, love you. My daughter, Alexandra, love you a million times around the world. And bumblebees can't fly.